Moshi! Good morning, people. I again look forward to just having this controller just not work. It's sort of something that I've actually looked forward to. I used to get irate and very upset about it, but you know what? It is now something that I can just... It's one of those little things in life that I get to look forward to. Like almost like that guarantee that you get in life of just like, hey... You know what is going to be a positive in life today? The controller not working with Cyberpunk. And you know what else I get to look forward to today? Hopefully not really. But maybe those drastic encoding issues just have come right back. That would also be the cherry on my pie, right? Of course, our lovely, other launcher. Thought we went over this CD Projekt Red. I thought we were like, hey, we don't want these anymore. Who started this? Who do we need to blame? Is it Rockstar? I mean, as a player of World of Warcraft, I mean, I understand that that's a thing, but like for MMOs, I sort of get it. Oh god, yep, there's the encoding overload right away. Oh Jesus. It doesn't like fucking just anything right now. Well, we'll figure out life, I guess. Oy vey. There it is. But so like again, what's okay? Yeah. Well, now see, the controller didn't work. It's how often does the encoding issue happen in retrospect to how often am I going to see the road and the graphical glitches appear, right? That's got to be the payoff, I think. Could be. Trying to figure it out. Oh. God. The amount of things that this game gets me worked up about. Like a pair of ruined khakis. Are we gonna have to go for 3 times a lady for this to all come together? I don't know. Please work. Just work. It's all I ask. Alright, so twice. Not too bad. Rolling on in finally. That's a good go. Alright. What are we gonna do? I've already forgotten. We played this like, 2 days ago, and I've already, I mean, not forgotten, but it's the
Hello. I'm Arif Iqbal, and you're watching WNS News.
I believe there was like a way we like. Are we actually doing the Hanako at Embers? I'm gonna need to check out the journal. I think that's what. Yeah, that's the one we got to do. Okay, so we have just basically 2, and then there's a bunch of side quests. So violence. Meet with the mysterious client at the Notel Motel. I feel like we could just do that, and then we'll do Nocturne. And I think maybe we're done with the Johnny thing. Don't see anything mentioning that. Or follow on over to the river ward, the Peter Pan case. All right, let's go see violence. Go see what that's about. Is my car around? That was another problem that we ran into. My lovely car. Can we get a car to come by to me? There's a car. Ah, there's Yanni's Porsche. Is it Porsche or Porsche? I don't want to offend the people. Although that is par for my course in the stream, is to offend everybody and anybody possible. Come on, there we go. Just get a little cornering going there. That's all we need. Good solid 2-kilometer drive. About a 1.3 mile drive for you Americanos there. You guys want to order a coffee, a fake coffee called Americano, right? What is this music that they're rocking here? Can I ride that tram up there? Is that a possibility? Don't hit that palm tree. Oh, Jesus, almost. Okay, well, we're... Oh, yeah, just ride those. We're fine. Fine and dandy. Yeah, this music is going to need to be changed. It sounds like some type of terrible, like, what even is, like, rockin' Pacific Dreams? Go with the standard Night FM. Oh, God! Okay, that was not my fault. These are people that want to, rest with me? Come on. Can you keep up with me in my lovely Porsche? Do you want me to get out of my vehicle and blow you away? I don't think you want that. Oh, that... Also some great driving by that guy in that white, made-up... no, I did not. See, this is the problem of I would love to get rid of that stupid auto drive. Yeah, I am a person, I'm a little rough on the controllers. I click in those buttons, the L3 and the R3, and I hate that in some way, shape, or form. There's been a moment where everyone was like, hey, you know what, we don't have enough buttons on our controllers anymore, so we're gonna have to put those in now. I hate that that's a thing. Hate it.
Brace yourself.
And I hate that it's linked to something like auto drive. Okay, yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to get out of my vehicle, and I think we're gonna have to murder some people. So, I'll get on out. Is anybody, have a little chat? No? Alright. Pan Am? What do you want any app about? Okay, I can't stop thinking about this, so I'm just going to have to unload it on you, and you can ignore it if you wish. I've had it up to here with Saul. Does he truly think this family will be better off by selling its soul to a corp? I've never seen someone with their head so far up their ass. Nothing about this is going to end well. Yeah, I mean, I got no love for the corpos. And I probably have one more reason than you. I had the displeasure to meet one recently, Takamura. Slimy fucker like the rest, mouth full of platitudes, so trust me when I say I hear you. I'm with you. Alright. Is this where I, like, you know, if I'm going into a seedy motel, do I want to have my gun out? Maybe?
Started to think you wouldn't show.
Shouldn't have.
Lizzie Wizzy.
Why not?
Normally only work with fixers. Clients that avoid him tend to be bad news.
I just care about my privacy.
Holy shit, you're...
Yep, Lizzie Wizzy. None other.
Saw you with the Black Sapphire. Hella gig you put on.
Is this like an outfit, or is this like, is she just chromed out?
That place. So, our little secret, okay? Anyway, enough of that. Grab a seat, please. Let's talk.
Okay.
Yep, I can sit. I can have a conversation. I can drink
I
my
think
coffee.
you can guess. I'm in trouble.
Uh-huh. And what kind?
Good question. Been a rough year. Creative block. Can't even say the last time I made anything worth listening to. And to make things worse, I fell in love.
That's the wrong part. Yeah. I'm sorry?
I'm so sorry.
And why's that?
Sooner or later, love will only let you down.
Yeah, truth.
Guess it'll be sooner.
So, we're talking a man, woman?
Oh shit, these hands. Sometimes seems like I just brush something and sparks fly. Anyway, a man. His name's Liam. Liam Northam. Been together a few months, but I think he's cheating on me.
Okay. Why the suspicion?
It's so cliched, it's embarrassing. Whispered phone calls in the bathroom, strange receipts, secret meetings in the middle of the night.
Any specific event come to mind?
My mind, that's a touchy subject.
Why?
Don't know each other well enough for that, V.
Okay.
Do you talk to him at all? Tell him
Yeah, heaven forbid we have a conversation about this stuff, right?
You're adorable.
We would just talk to some fixer and just be like, I think I'm on to something here, but
Always surrounded by
no evidence.
PR reps, makeup artists. I stop smiling at him for 1 millisecond, it'll be all over every scream sheet in this town.
Understood.
No, you don't understand. Not until you've lived it. Millions of eyes trained on you constantly. It can be beautiful and terrifying.
Who is he?
Northam. Nope, don't know him. Tell me about him.
40-ish, sensitive, guy who never wanted for anything. You know the type.
No, I don't.
I heard they exist. How'd you meet?
He's my manager.
And there it is.
I know how it sounds. I never meant to. He's not even my type, but
But?
your body can be chrome, but the heart never changes. It wants what it wants.
So what's my role here? What do you want?
Proof. And then I'll end things. For good. Liam goes to Riot all the time. Think he meets someone there. I want to know who.
Okay.
You'll find out for me?
Not so fast. Scratch?
You'll get it.
Sure hope so. Question is, how much?
God, how mundane. No idea. Scads and scads of scratch. You happy?
Uh-huh.
No, I want you to actually talk
The
a
mundane
physical amount of money,
Sometimes
not just like,
things
yeah, I got you covered, and then I'm gonna have to blow your chrome-ass brain leaking out of your ears and eye sockets because you didn't pay me.
Can count on me.
Perfect. Remember, I want specifics. Details. Recordings or pics if you can.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Good. Now go.
Okay, off we go. Go on over to Riot. Yeehaw! Now let's try to not drive like a complete idiot. God. I was just gonna say, like, I've gone a pretty good amount of time without running into those idiots after every, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh, sorry, yep, don't mind me, let's probably just go, Derek, okay.
All units in the area.
Okay, this went extremely well.
Roger.
God, I'm driving like an idiot. Okay, I've just almost Austin powered myself. That was fantastic. Just get your ass back on the road.
Dispatch.
There we go. It's a single star for Johnny's Porsche. We'll avoid that cop coming down this way. Can that star go away? Anytime now. Should probably stop running over people. Also would be really great.
All units in the area.
Ah!
Been restored.
Oh god.
Instructed to return to patrol.
There we go. Alright. Oh, do I have to wait in line to get into this classy bar?
You look okay. Go in. No
These
mess.
people look okay? Thank you, though.
Looking for a guy. Name's Liam. Liam Northam. Know where I could find him?
No, you can fuck off, Merc. I ain't talking.
Okay. Okay.
Listen, it's important.
I'm a little unsure of why we're dealing with a bouncer without talking the way he talks. You know, money talks. So, like, that seems, you know, pretty basic, but I guess we didn't understand that one. No one else want to have a chat? It's not. Okay. What did you do to your khakis? Shit yourself again? No, I mean, I am not really aware of khakis, Cartesian Cat, but I came across a funny little weird reel, and so the joke was that there was this guy that had this weird superpower that if he touched anyone, they would reach orgasm. So he's having this conversation with this woman at a bar, and she asks about it, and she's like, oh, like that sounds fantastic. And he's like, whoa, hold on, you know, everyone thinks that, you know, the ability to touch someone and have an orgasm sounds great, right, Nick? No. So he's just like, so you know, be me, you know, haven't really figured out anything, sort of an introvert, and I haven't really talked with my dad, and so you know, after so many years, I finally get in touch with him. We have a heartwarming conversation, and at the end, he wants to go and shake my hand. So just out of nowhere, I go to shake his hand, and he just starts like, you know, I know exactly what is happening. You know, he falls onto the ground. I think he's having a heart attack, and you know, so like I try to perform a CPR, and with every single time that I'm touching him, yep, those khakis were ruined. Aren't you glad you asked? All right. Just trust me there, Lizzie Wizzy. Yeah, when you have something, just let you know. I will, if you just leave me alone, of course. How are Cartesian Cat doing today? Yeah, it is Friday. Yeah.
Hey, Linda, champagne to the VIP room, stat.
Okay, just let me give 3 their check.
Can I have a chat?
Busy night, huh?
Real busy. Yeah. You looking to spill yourself?
Looking forward to the weekend. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Nice tunes. Good work, music.
Yeah? Wouldn't know. I filtered out music and other ambience since I started here. Be deaf already if I hadn't.
I mean, we're in the future. Shouldn't you be able to
Looking for Liam Northam.
turn off your hearing aids or something?
Ah, that one. Fuck. Can't stand that gunk.
Bad tipper.
Uh-huh. Plus, he's a jackass. Output's even worse.
Output, huh? Interesting. Anyway, where's he at?
You know I can't tell you that.
Weird.
It's important.
Sure it is. You don't look like someone gets caught up in bullshit, but I can't. Seriously, sorry.
Look, I'll pay. Make up for all those bad tips.
In the VIP room with some new output. Ordered champagne, so it's a party. But, you didn't hear it from me, yeah?
What's he mean by new output? Like, is that reference to a lady or a boyfriend or something, or what? New item received. What did you just give me? Access has been granted. Well, that's very nice. Anything else to take? Trans-Anal Express. Sure. Sounds about right. Where are we heading? Backstage? Ground floor? Where do you want me to go? Ground floor? I don't fucking know.
Right, let's see what's here.
Employee badge. Let's see what we got. Alright, Riot and VIP room, nothing there. VIP elevator, Riot Club. Local network. Surveillance system. Turn off or turn on? How about a remote takeover? See what's going on, maybe.
Champagne? Nice surprise.
Consider it a token of my gratitude.
I know you don't often agree to use the relic, but, well, you don't usually make an engram of a living person either.
Oh, come on. Arasaka's taken a keen interest in Lizzie's career. Be a shame if it ended prematurely. A backup copy seems to be the most sensible solution.
About that.
Once you made the backup, can you?
Turn that off. Don't really need to worry about
Ever since her
these
conversion,
two losers.
she hasn't been herself.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
So Asa
Engrams
Rizu.
saved in the Secure Your Soul program.
Cannot be edited. But how significant would these edits be?
Significant.
I mean, currently, I don't really know what's going on. There just seem to be two people having a conversation.
Never mind.
No one's getting handsy at this moment. Alright, so we came in through there. Okay, go through there. Alright, that's out onto the street. Don't want that. Let's see. VIP lounge. That sounds about right. Any plans for the weekend at all, or you just get to, I mean, he shouldn't know who I am, so this shouldn't be, a problem. You want to do some spring cleaning?
Oh, fuck. You heard what I just heard, right? Relic. They want to do her like they did me.
Not exactly. They wiped you. Here, they just want to make a backup.
A backup?
Hey, what the hell are you
We're
doing
talking
here?
about a person, not your vacay snaps. Guy didn't even ask. He's just going behind her back.
You ordered
He's got
champagne?
no right to do it.
Yes, and
Nobody
we'd
has
like to
that
enjoy
right.
it in peace.
Special. Oh, okay. Sorry, system said the order was still open.
I
Don't
couldn't give
have
two
to.
fucks about your
Camera
system.
in there.
Get out!
Where there's a cam, there's footage.
So because Johnny Silverhand
Well, I'm gonna... Fucking hell. No privacy.
had a conversation with me while that was happening, I don't know what I missed out on. In the Riot security room. Was I not already in their security room? I am so confused. I feel like I had already done that and looked at the other club surveillance data. I did that. No, I don't want. God damn. And gaming, of course. Well, that's good. When does the boyfriend come back from Saudi Arabia?
Hello? V? What's up?
Got some intel on Liam.
And? Is it what I thought?
Next Friday. It's worse.
No, worse, Lizzie. Much, much worse.
What do you mean?
Listen, don't know the deeds. But Liam, he wants your engram. Wants to copy you.
What? But why?
He said he's afraid. For you. And of you.
No. No, I don't believe it. You hear me?
I just sent you the deets, Lizzie Wizzy.
Got the data to prove it. Here, listen for yourself.
No. No. It's... No. Fuck.
Yep, fuck indeed. So that's it? That's just the deal? Okay. Sometimes these things are a little more simple or... the way out. Could have made 8 grand there, buddy. Could have just told me. All right, next job. I think we're gonna go and head on over and meet up with River. I don't know what other ones we're really going to tackle here. Like, we could really start on end game here, meet up with Hanako at Embers, and then do the head on over to the rooftop above Misty's Esoterica. Oh, there is a car right there. I just want to take it. Nah, bother. He turned. I don't want to be turning. I feel like I could do like a little bit of spring cleaning. Like, I mean, we're sort of still in like that weird like honeymoon phase, like with the new apartment. Like, I mean, we're like cleaning everything, sort of really keeping it nice and fresh. I'd like there's a few things I'd like to like really set down and get not rid of, but I mean like just make sure like okay, like we have a few things I think that are still in boxes and whatnot that we gotta get rid of, but because they're not really taking up some space at the moment, it's not really bothering me. Like our walk-in closet is just like filled to the brim with stuff that I could probably get rid of a few things, but we need to, I feel like we still need to buy a shelf of some sorts for our video game stuff. I'll mention it. That's all you paid me was $2,800. You're Lizzie fucking Wizzy. It's a little on the light end there. I feel like I should just go and blow her head off. But that wouldn't be very nice of me, would it? Once you really do settle on in to drive a car, like it feels all right. Oh, I wasn't expecting. No, I didn't put auto drive on, you silly goose. What kind of compound is this I'm heading into? Are they gonna like me being here? Ooh, I could get some new clothes. Oh, that's what we were gonna do too. We were gonna head on over to the apartment and make a new wardrobe. New vehicles available for purchase. I don't really need a vehicle. Looking to buy some decent threads.
Looking for some decent outerwear.
Yeah, outerwear. Looks like you do have some good shit.
Look, our prices are out of this world. Get it?
I do get it, unfortunately. Okay. Composite military bandana. Yes, let's first sell some junk. All right, what do you got? Let's just look at clothing. Maelstrom. Oh, so these are the things I might want to like actually buy. Like, so like, I mean, I don't need the chemical resistance type of stuff, but like, I don't know. She doesn't really have a lot of good looking clothing right here. Tacticloth cargo pants. Or a sturdy weave bitch shirt. For $1,900? What is this, like buying something at City Rags?
Looking for a change.
All right, let's see. Maybe I don't have to go back to my apartment for a wardrobe change. All right, so the upper body. I do like the bitch shirt, but we wanted to put on the samurai. I hate these little blue things that are appearing. Where is my samurai jacket? I don't see it. There should be a quick, easy button of like just mark all as theme or something. Replica of Johnny's samurai jacket. There we go. Okay. Now we're talking. All right. I still like the bitch shirt. That's still working for me. Really showing off my ass though. Lower body. So we did get ourselves some new pants. Lots of new pants. We could maybe just throw in a pencil skirt maybe. Classic composite lined pleated pants. What do these look like? Okay. Not really my cup of tea. Punk jeans. That sounds a little bit better. Okay, yeah. Skinny jeans. Military camo racers. The red is not really vibing with me there. Warren Kang Tao tactical pants. Okay. I love being tactical, but they're still not very ladylike still. Cartesian Cat, you're a woman, right? Anything here like just scream out? Okay, maybe those parachute pants, right? I do like them. I really do stand out. Durable windbreaker pants. No, those are orange or pink. I feel like pink for sure. Okay, so we need to change the bitch shirt because I really like the jacket. The jacket sort of all the thing. Like I'm with you. Like maybe the top doesn't fit. Maybe we won't have to have that jacket. I'm okay having fashion faux pas. Orange gives you construction worker vibes. Okay, so let's see what type of shirt. Oh, we go for the non-slip unitard with heat-sealed seams. What are we looking at here? Oh, burn corpo shit t-shirt. Can't really see it though. That sort of is part of the problem. V's favorite top? Yeah, no difference. I need a bold color. Is that bold enough? That blue? I think that's a little bit of everything right there. Blue isn't it? Should I see? Maybe she'll have. Oh, there's that Witcher shirt. I do like that. Try that pink top. This one? That's the one I literally had. That's the one I was rocking beforehand. The bitch shirt. Is there a green one? I don't see green. Oh. Maybe she's got a maybe she's got a shirt that we can buy here. Okay, show some side boob there. There's that. There's a green vest. I feel like, there's that. The camel crop. This woman doesn't unfortunately have a lot of great clothing. Maybe that'll work. The orange bitch shirt. Let's buy that. No, that ain't doing it. Maybe we'll try with that one. Let's see what this, maybe the yellow is where it's at. I think it sticks out a little bit better. I think that looks okay. Let's check out the shoes, if we got any new shoes. Lots of new shoes. Heavy duty punk fleets. Not bad. I don't know what what we would need. Used leather combat boots. Those look okay. Bubblegum puffed fleets. I think those are it. Okay. Anything for the head? I don't really know. You spend so long, like, you know, making your character like pretty hair and all this jazz. Like, do I really want to throw in some type of weird looking helmet? Some type of balaclava, or maybe a beanie, right? An old oh, that's a hard hat. It looks like a beanie. The Mox beanie? Oh, maybe. Maybe. What do you think? I really think it ties it all together. All right. Face. What are these things? Just like some weird inserts or something, I guess. We could put some Johnny's Aviators. Do those? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. No aviators. Too much. All right. I think that's the look. I think that works. Oh God, no. That's... Oh, did we just like reset my outfit? I guess we did. That's fine. Okay.
Keep screaming into that void, night.
Of course, just like the weird of many things of like...
Until then.
Huh. I think it was here.
First-person game and you're not really seeing your character. I don't want to scare anybody in case they really want a problem.
Right. I'll wait.
They just told me to come by in the daytime, River.
Oh, hey! Hi!
Hi.
Glad you're here.
Hey.
I need your help
How's
cooking.
it going? What's on the menu?
Jambalaya. Come on.
Jambalaya.
Soy meat. Okay.
Isn't that like people? Soylent Green?
Oh no. Maybe Joss would be more help.
Joss did her bit. Just grab the damn spoon and start stirring.
This an ancient Ward family secret?
Uh-huh. Onions, paprika, thyme. Just need to mince some celery and garlic. But you stir, please. Stir.
I'm stirring.
Bet my socks you've never
Honestly,
had better jambalaya.
Thought you were kidding about the cook-off. Or that Joss had sweat away in the kitchen while...
How? Joss doesn't know the first thing about cooking. Actually, I like to torture foodstuffs. Haven't had many opportunities lately.
Somehow look different than usual today.
Is that so?
That man painted his pants on?
Different meaning...
Can't be comfortable. Like, if that guy has to go to the washroom quickly, it ain't happening.
Well, wanted you to see this side of me, too.
How's Randy holding up?
He's looking for his old self.
Typical Tony Soprano, plastic,
road before he's back to
classic patio furniture.
Mentally?
Spend all the money on the home, you can't spend any money on good-looking furniture.
What Harris did to him, fucked as this might sound, might have helped the kid. Could be wrong, but feels like a clean break for him.
Don't mean to spoil a nice day, but... I gotta ask. What about Peter Pan?
You're asking if I killed him.
Hey, I ain't judging people. You know how many people I killed alone today? I think I ran over 6 people in Johnny's Porsche when I was driving on over here.
All right. Think you've stirred enough? Mind grabbing the rice from the kitchen?
Yes, sir.
No, Randy's always been that way. But I'm sure this didn't help none. You know, his father was a difficult man.
How you doing, Joss?
Have I ever had jambalaya? I think at some point in my time I've had jambalaya soup. I remember it being spicy, if I can.
Looking good, Joss.
Really think so? Thanks.
But like never before. So there was a lot of things. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before. So at my current job, many moons ago, I think it was 2011. I think I've talked about this before, but not like in essence of the context of what I'm saying. So I was locked in. So because the department I work for, I'm a salary worker, and everything else is unionized. There was a disagreement between the corporation and the union, so they had no contract, so they essentially locked them out. Like, legitimately locked them out, locked the gate. I have to stay inside, the union stays on the outside, and we stayed there for a week at a time. Like, legitimately a week at a time. I slept at work, worked 7 days straight, then had 7 days off, worked 7 days straight. That went on for a year. But the context of that is that we were treated relatively well. Like, obviously, if you're stuck at work for a week straight, you have to make things easygoing for the people working there. So we ate extremely well. So there was a lot of things that I got introduced to try because, you know, the food wasn't costing me anything. And it was a good opportunity to try something, you know, sort of like a buffet type of stuff. Like, oh, hey, I could try like a small bowl of something. If I don't like it, there's still going to be lots of other food I can try type of thing. I was also introduced to shark. And oddly enough, that tastes like chicken. But yeah, so I had they had made jambalaya soup as like sort of like an appetizer type of thing.
How's Randy?
And it wasn't too bad. Like I said, spicy from what I can remember. And still to this day, I have a hatred
Haven't had a
of
chance to just how grateful I am.
sweet potato fries. Maybe I'm thinking of it like the way it was, like it was a soup. So it maybe like for that intensive purpose, like I see like maybe a stew would be a better reference to it, maybe. Like, I remember, like, it was, like, it was very brothy, very spicy. It was red, like, almost like a tomato soup, but there was, like, there's peppers and look, all I'm going off of is that they said, like, hey, this is jambalaya. It's more like a rice-a-roni type of thing, or a paella, if you know what that is. I am aware of what those things are, yes. So maybe I had a really shitty jambalaya. I do not know.
I was all river. I just helped.
Wasn't terrible. I wouldn't go out of my way to make it myself type of thing, if that makes sense. But I would say, like, more so, it probably should have been a little bit more stew-like. It can be a stew, but, like, soup sounds right. Yes, that bad wording on my end. It was probably not as stewy as it could have been.
He can't seem to stop gushing.
But yes, in retrospect, it's more of a stew than it would be a soup, I guess. And why I say soup is because I think of I immediately, when someone says jambalaya, I think of Seinfeld and Newman when they have the soup Nazi, and they had Newman was excited to have jambalaya soup. So it probably wasn't soup, but you never really got to see the soup type of thing, so.
Basmati, nice.
Am I making any sense here, Kat? Gumbo is a soup. Ever had gumbo? No. I've never had gumbo. Isn't that like a relatively New Orleans type of thing? Like, okay, so I know this is like the worst thing to sort of compare it to, but like, so like this is, I am assuming, jambalaya. right? Like, so what I would say is, like, there's a lot of mixed of everything in this. The one I had wasn't that mixed of just a little bit of everything. So that's why I say it was maybe not as watery, but there wasn't like as much chunks of, say, a bunch of, you know, what looks like to be pork and stuff like that, and all that stuff. So like it just had the appearance of maybe looking a little bit more like soup, I guess. The water should evaporate and cook the rice. Guess we'll find out.
Rice is in.
Okay, now this has to bubble and brew. Patio.
Patio. Are we having patio beers?
Grab a chair. And a beer or something else.
It's nice out here.
It sure is.
Yeah. Seems all good.
Good living, right? You know? Who cares that they live out of a trailer?
Tell me now.
Right, you cannot walk away. You gotta stir that, otherwise it'll burn. You think in the future...
I paid him a visit at the hospital.
That, you'd get one of the kids to do it, or they'd have, like, some type of stirring robot.
He's still in a coma?
Yep. In a strange slumber between life and death. An empty shell in a hospital bed.
One shot to the head. Quick and clean.
I had the same thought. It would be so easy. I pressed the gun to his head and remembered something.
River.
How my parents died. Now, I'm sure you want to hear this.
Of course.
What happened?
Old man had a farm, like Harris's dad. But when business took a turn, well... my parents managed to open a small grocery. We lived on the floor above.
Talk about luxury, living above and below a bowling alley.
They wanted cash. Register was empty, so they stormed upstairs, forced us all to kneel, and demanded my dad tell him where he hid the money.
River, you don't gotta go on.
Heard sob stories enough?
No, just... this is tough, I can
No one's stirring that jambalaya.
I really don't need to rehash it now.
Yell at the kids or something.
Okay. Yeah, you're probably right.
Just... Harris. What did you do? Had the gun to his head and...
I've ended a few lives in my time. But never like that. Never an execution. Slipped out of the hospital quick. Told myself the case was closed.
That's good. But what now? You're not going back to the PD?
PI has a nice ring to it. Who knows?
Uncle River,
see.
you said you'd play with us. You promised.
All right. Let's go. V, join us?
What are we gonna play, Uncle River?
You'll see. Dorian, we're playing. Yeah, Big Trouble in Haywood.
Can I stir this?
Grab your set.
He's a bubbling. Trouble in Haywood. Oh god, this is just gonna trigger something, isn't it?
Well, what do you think?
Always wanted to try a game like this.
Now you want to make some gumbo?
Nice firepower there.
This is no time to get distracted. We can't let that...
Isn't that like the type of thing where I don't like feel like you can make a small amount like just for yourself?
Allow me to...
And also I don't know how long would gumbo last for you. Like, you know, obviously a few meals, of course, right? But
best and brightest.
do you really want to go through that hassle and make a gumbo for one?
Even for you. Yeah, me too.
Oh, I've heard of cops like you.
Yeah, you gotta make a pot.
That's right. Thorns in their commander's side.
But if you're in the mood for gumbo,
By their own rules.
I've been...
you ordered some food already. I forgot for a brief moment that you're in Europe and it's dinner time for you already. What did you order? Or did you already eat?
Too old for this. But something always
Gotta.
you back.
Nepalese dumplings. Those sound alright.
Got a crash course? Anything I ought to know?
The entire city is sick with crime and corruption.
This is very weird that children are playing as adults in this AR game.
We're no saints either. Even the police are haunted by the sins of their past. But the city's without hope. No one else would ever dare face El Chamuco and Diablado.
Oh, he's the worst! But I know we can beat him.
The city's most evilest master.
This is supposed to be like John McClane, but Joan McClane.
Right. All we gotta do is track down El Chamuco and Diablado and take out his lackeys along the way.
He'll pay for his crimes.
We'll play like two teams, us and the kids, but we work toward the same objective.
Okay.
The team with the best result wins.
You don't stand a chance.
AV, just go easy, okay? It's their favorite game.
Okay, sure. Can I hold my gun like this sideways? Let the kids win.
Oh, there he is! Get him! The city's mine! You'll never take her from me!
Are you kids gonna shoot or what?
He's fast, but not fast enough to escape justice.
Watch out! It's Croonies!
Not half bad.
Too many donuts.
Not done yet.
He's hit! He's hit! Next round, next round!
This way. It must be their
If we gotta score up to 99, this is gonna take a while.
aura decay from a mile off.
Quiet. Too quiet.
It's a trap! They were waiting for us!
Oh no.
I have better aim.
Is that all you got?
He's hit! He's hit! Ah! Behind us!
Not half bad.
So I guess we still have to eliminate stuff, but
Next time we gotta be faster.
I don't know. My inner of like playing any game with my son, especially like Mario Kart, is to never show any mercy and always beat them, because you know you gotta show the children that you still got it, right?
Obstructing justice is punishable by law.
This is your last warning.
Easy there, Captain. I'm just passing through.
Far now.
Like the music.
I can't afford to use one like this, man.
Don't worry about me. Too slow. Too many donuts.
Not done yet.
Okay, I think we got them all. But it's not over yet.
Yeah, I moved. Oh god.
Fine. Out with it, scumbag. I want to see you squirm.
No! Your last words!
There we go. That's how you're gonna get some points.
Come on, another ambush?
Okay, so now...
Lunch is ready.
But Mom, you almost had
Mom, you're in the middle of the game. You're gonna get shot.
At least we beat the grown-ups.
We're the best!
Thanks for letting them win. They had fun.
No, they're great kids. It's no problem.
Seems they took a liking to you, too.
Hey, food's on the table. So, was your game fun?
Awesome!
It does look good. You know, not like World
The bad guy.
Monster Hunter World levels of food, but that still looks pretty good.
Time to see if
Kat, have you ever been to
Employment's being good to you. You
I
seem
can't remember if you play Final Fantasy. Have you ever been to Final Fantasy 14 Fan Fest? I know you've been to TwitchCon,
Never a good mix.
but I'm trying to remember if you've ever been to a Final Fantasy 14 Fan Fest. Or did you go to the Final Fantasy 14 Cafe
in a while.
in Japan?
What about you, V?
I guess if you don't play, you wouldn't really have an interest to go there.
used to be a nomad, but family fell apart. Years ago, feels like.
Well, you brought my family back to me, and I'm
Backlog killer that, oh god, I mean, I'm just at the point though where I've played a couple times the last few weeks, just trying to level up something so that we can go back and play it. Hello, Lothars. Yeah, that gumbo does look delicious.
Wow. How did you?
But
Come on, Jeff.
I feel like I just want to finish the current expansion I'm on and then
Why not?
roll on out.
Who thinks V and Uncle River make a good couple?
Maybe come back to it a little bit later on, type of thing.
I do.
How you doing there, DJ? I'm doing well, thank you, Lothars. I'm on vacation, so vacation mode is settled on in. We're doing all right.
Got an $11.99. Officer needs backup.
$11.99. Does that mean we have to poo our pants? I was thinking it was a jambalaya, and me and Kat were talking about a jambalaya. I had jambalaya, or at least some type of version in some way, shape, or form of a jambalaya. It looked a little bit more watery than that, though, but
Whew, situation.
the thing said jambalaya, so
Partners are for.
you're helping out FFAN's sister out of town, so wasn't able to see your last. Yeah, that's okay. What, like, wait, was she like moving, or like were you helping like
by chance?
Not about
just like other things?
That's what you're asking. Here we are.
What are we looking at?
A water
This
tower.
is Tifa and Cloud's water tower. We're gonna have a conversation about some great guy and his mother.
You know, the views.
The views. Right.
This way. Oh, fuck. Gate stuck again.
Kids were sick, so stayed at their place because they weren't able to get it off just with how their jobs are. Oh, okay.
Climb over, open it from the other side.
I don't need a boost. I actually have this thing where I can like double jump.
Yeah.
But sure, I'll entertain you.
Good.
Just put.
Okay.
Seems easier to open from that. On our way.
I'm a big fan of jambalaya. It's rare to get a good one here, but it's tasty. Oh, I can imagine out your way, there's probably not a lot of jambalaya to have.
I know Corpo Plaza.
No. But life's livable here.
Stare at his ass.
Know of worse places to raise kids.
Randy's problems with the law. Those didn't pop out of thin air.
True. But Randy takes after his
I
old.
mostly have it at potlucks and stuff. Never made it yourself.
Too.
It looks confusing to make. And apparently, you got to stir. That was one major mistake that these guys did. But hey, it still looked good. I mean, it's all in the simmer, right? Like I assume that's just like that's the secret of a good stew, right? Like that's the secret of getting everything to work together, and like you cannot speed that stuff up. Its whole purpose is to just come together nicely, right?
Yeah. I like where we are now.
And the seasonings, yeah.
Outside looking in.
Yeah, stews are easy to make, but again, it's just a time process, right? Throw it into
Reminds me a bit of home.
a slow cooker or whatever. Gotta have the right sausage. Yeah, don't be sticking penises in there. That's the wrong thing to be doing.
Wow. What?
Am I just getting everybody's pistols now? This is the third pistol I've gotten.
Aiming to close it.
I got Johnny's.
A stage of my life.
I got
This thing
was it Carrie's?
won't let me do that. It'll serve you better.
Thank you.
Rice doesn't take that long to make though either. At least that's what I'm going off of what Uncle Ben says.
Specific request.
Josh's husband did.
Like, it's not like the last thing you're putting in, 5 minutes and you're good.
This your special spot. Family.
Not Uncle Ben. Oh, are we talking like real rice? Isn't Uncle Ben real rice? It takes a minute.
You know,
not even the 5-minute rice that I buy.
Say you do. Please don't string me along.
Oh God.
Ever feel alone?
Of course I do.
It takes a while. Okay, fine.
I doubt I'm cut out for relationships.
I doubt you.
Lothar's gets me.
Me? I'm a master of disastrous relationships.
I'll need some evidence.
Was only ever in love once.
Yeah, Uncle Ben's rice with jambalaya, right? You wouldn't be able to tell the difference, right?
He was great.
Whether it was Uncle Ben's or a nice little jasmine rice, right? You wouldn't know.
He had quirks between the sheets. I mean, found that out later. Couldn't get.
I don't believe you,
without a mask.
Cat. I don't believe you.
Not the Venetian carnival kind.
Are you telling me that Uncle Ben doesn't make good quality rice? Have I been let down by TV?
Had to dump him.
TV would never do such a thing.
Honest Abe so many times.
It's not even called Uncle Ben's anymore, is it? It's Ben's rice now, right? Because calling him Uncle was like racist in some way, shape, or form.
Booked a skydiving experience for this one guy I was dating, and he never came back.
Oh, V. I'm sorry.
What was the he lost his uncle status. Yeah, that's right. What's the terrible syrup that sometimes people have? I mean, was it Mrs. Butterworth? Is she no longer around? Or it was Aunt Jemima.
Smash one.
That's not around anymore.
Along with the fucker's jaw.
But we're allowed to have Mrs. Butterworth.
Said I was too aggressive for him.
I think we had this conversation before. Like, look, as a Canadian, I do my goddamn right to make sure that I do have the good stuff on hand. It's not used all the time, obviously.
Serious liaison.
It's expensive.
What did you do?
But my son today had pancakes today. He used
Found ourselves.
I'm trying to think what, because I think we have Aunt Jemima's, but it's not called Aunt Jemima anymore.
Made it a habit.
I think it's like pearl milling
Women I date.
syrup now. I think that's what he uses. They taste fine, right?
I see what you're.
Is me and Rubber gonna bump uglies? What are we doing here? On top of the water tower?
Just don't fall in love with me.
Too late, V. Too late.
It was an overreaction by a certain set of people. It was never an issue with normal people. Damn right. Us normies. Avert your eyes, children. You may or may not see a penis. Thanks for cleaning up for me here, River. Am I showing my penis on stream? No. That's a boob. Or two. I guess I could have had the option for a penis. I didn't put one on. Right, you're still out of milk. There's gonna be some kids that are just gonna be walking on by the trailer park and they're just gonna see my ass just rammed up onto the side of the window here. Boy, they are like going at it. This was certainly not a wham bam thank you ma'am moment here. Now who pays who now? Is there an exchange of something other than bodily fluids? Submit your credit card. Just swipe it down their ass. I don't know what you just walked on into, Biscuits, but it was bumping uglies. Oh, I don't even get to see his ass? That's unfortunate. Oh, and Biscuits, me and Kat, we made a new outfit, so we hope you're happy with the outfit. Is he making me breakfast? Is that what he's doing? Do I have clothes on?
Christ, V. Can't believe you're making me fuck a cop.
Oh, come on.
Gonna go plug my ears, gouge out my eyes.
Hey, coffee will be ready in a jiff.
Coffee?
Oh, Preem. Talked in your sleep, you know?
Yeah? I dreamt of a warehouse, searching containers in it.
Warehouse must have been huge. You were loud.
I came across something on the internet yesterday, and I think only Lothars will understand this. Does no one other than me and Lothars know what an e-transfer is? Like, is that not a thing in America or possibly even in Europe? Like, if I want to send Lothars money, I can send Lothars money and he can to me directly into my bank account. No weird Venmo, Cash App, weird app things. Is this a confusing sentiment to an American? Okay, at least they do it in Europe. That sounds, yeah, instantly paid. Like, boom. Like, money in my bum. But I was seeing something on Twitter and Reddit, because someone, like a Canadian, had mentioned about an e-transfer, and all these people were filling the replies going, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, why don't you use Venmo? Why don't you use, like, Cash App? And everyone's like, why the fuck would I do that when I could send it to their fucking bank immediately? Do you have something set up for e-transfers? Notify my bump? Yes! You know how, like, you can just, like, get that auto deposit right into my bum. There you go. Best jambalaya, best coffee. I can't even have a proper mug. Like, what is this? Like,
best jambalaya.
Where's the handle?
Coffee.
Mm-hmm. Come on, keep it coming. And?
Just that.
So,
you can even send a bank transfer request for an exact amount. I know, right?
Last night, you and me. Is this going anywhere? You know.
I saw a commercial for that like maybe 6 months ago for one of the Canadian banks that you could do that, Cat. Or maybe it was an Interac thing. Anyways, Americans wouldn't understand. They don't know what Interac is.
Let's go.
Heavy combos first thing in the morning.
Please just answer me. I'd like to know where I stand.
Oh, for God's sakes, we bump uglies just once, and this guy wants to know if like we're gonna have a serious relationship now. Could I just kiss him and let him just be known, or just tell him that it was just sex? You just use Venmo. That's so odd.
Sex was good, River, but that's all it was.
I like you, V.
I like you too.
Keep everyone chasing.
All the more reason.
I don't understand.
Don't want to turn this into a whole thing, okay? We had fun. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Good morning. Not intruding, I hope. The generator?
You can have authorized members on your bank account that send you money, I think, for certain banks. No, Venmo doesn't charge fees.
Now. Then we go to the hospital. I'd rather have everything ready for when Randy gets back.
Don't mind me, and tell Randy I said hello.
Oh,
I mean, it might be the old adage, Cat, that if they don't charge
I see you later.
The end user on how to make money, then isn't the answer like, well, obviously they're probably selling your data in some way, shape, or form?
What's up with the generator?
I don't know, but electricity's out. And then his room needs tidying.
I'm supposed to do...
Wait.
I know how it sounds, but...
So I assume, yeah, if you want money from someone immediately, you have to pay? What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's fucking a riot. Or just wait 3 days. Oh my god. What the fuck? Yeah, America, land of the free. Oh my god, we should check out what our new gun that we just got again. Alright, so Archangel, that was the one. Old Reliable, I think was the other one. What's that? So this one, Crash. That's the new one we just got from River there. Why would you... Well, I mean, just sort of like for what, like, Cartesian Cat said. If there was an option of, like, splitting a bill of something, like, I mean, like, I get it. Like, there's not really too many opportunities where I would need money from someone immediately. But, like, it's just not a thing here. Like, I would just say, like, you know, I e-transfer a friend money and they get it immediately, or vice versa. I'm so confused. Oh, I'm glad I brought this up. A short scope. Do I want to put a scope on this thing? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, wait. What am I wearing? Nothing, apparently, right now. What does my shirt say? Fuck the police? Alright, so here's, where's my outfit? Here's my new outfit now. I think we're ballin'. I think this is great. What a fantastic outfit. Venmo makes money from its business transfers and instant fee payments. I'm literally overly done, like, the instant twice a month. But, like, if you were a business, why would you use Venmo and not a bank? Oh, we need to sell some stuff, obviously. Oh, I hate this. I really hate the over-encumbrance shit. I really do. Yeah, I'm too Canadian for this. I don't know. But so it's true though. So there is no like thing of like an e-transfer between two bank accounts in America. Like maybe there is, but it's like not a thing. You guys would just use Venmo or Cash App or some app for something. Yeah. Okay. Crazy Canadian. Okay. Can we... Oh my goodness. Good morning, Ara. How are you? You got your two new emotes? So what are these two emotes that you're sharing with us here, DJ? Who is that? Just getting up. I'm gonna have the slowest walk of 60 meters to this clothing shop so I can sell some shit. I'm liking the music though. So I think we are finally going to do the Nocturne thing. I think we can start doing that. Like I said, I'm not going to do... Oh, for God's sakes. Carrie.
Carrie.
Donnie?
V this time. Disappointed?
Fuck. Sorry. Don't really get how that show of yours...
Oh, so we want to do this Rebel. Okay, sure.
Simple. Imagine that Johnny's along for the ride.
Okay, we can do that. That's good that it popped up.
Take it either.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it. It's no problem.
In any case,
That's what we're here for, is to play some games.
and rather keep it that way.
I got it. You'll work too. I mean, cool.
Something particular up, Carrie?
A job of a kind that seems
But as long as the Johnny quest. Okay, so I guess we're not finishing the game today then.
early morning. We'll talk.
Cool.
Alright, go to the meeting point between 12:30. Alright, we need to sell some shit. The Mazo HB. Would have been nice to have used some machine guns, but they're just not really That's a weird looking shotgun. But maybe I'll hold on to it. What else do we have to get rid of? Oh, tier 5 katana. Okay, there's a lot of these things that I don't really need. What on earth was that fucking noise? Alright, this should be enough. Alright. Cannot jump? Jesus Christ. Where's my car? Depends on how long I got. I got till about like 1-ish today. So okay, God. At least my car comes, but it doesn't come all the way to me. Oh, that's like a train track. I don't want the train tracks. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. I don't think like I said, I don't think we're finishing the game today. That's Dingo from Daybreak. Okay. Do you have any other emotes that aren't, like, trails related at all? You want me to go down that side road? The ending will take me about 2.5 hours? Okay. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Maybe I'll start to do... I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of really good side quests that are... Okay, that was weird. Everything just like popped up. Sorry, I parked my car here. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for 8 years. I haven't talked to you since before WrestleMania, but other than like 2 or 3 things, WrestleMania was awful. I agree. Night 1 was absolutely disastrous to the point where I was not going to watch Night 2. DJ has said that Night 2 was a lot better and she enjoyed it, but I am not going to bother, quite frankly.
Get in. Take you for a ride.
Night 1 was terrible, DJ. Absolutely fucking terrible. Like, it was so terrible, like, it has me not wanting to watch the next day. That's how bad it was. Even though, like you said, it's probably worth a watch, and maybe one day it is.
Never mind the
I mean, not only my opinion, a lot of people's opinions that Night 1 was terrible.
Whenever Carrie drove.
These your wheels?
God, no. Come on. Borrowed it.
There was nothing about Night 1 that made me think, like, I want to watch more of this. I'm sorry.
So, what good will my balls do us today?
Some people in this town, they've gone completely whack.
Maybe, like, as I said, like, maybe I'm sort of just slowly growing out of being a wrestling fan. Like, to be fair,
this little girl.
I did watch the MJF Kenny Omega match. That was good. That was good wrestling.
Big over in Asia. Who isn't? Now they signed some.
But then to see Darby Allin beat MJF in like
my song.
10 minutes.
Can you believe
I was
that?
trying to figure out what the purpose of that was.
Me like
but you know, like wrestling. I don't know.
Right. So, what's the plan?
Danhausen was the best segment of all of WrestleMania.
Coming this way.
We do it. Still am trying to understand Danhausen.
We blow the fucker up.
Like, I get why he's like the new R-Truth comedic value to wrestling, I guess, right? Like, he's funny, he sells merchandise, I assume.
They made it disappear while he tanned his bare ass.
I think you're being a little,
must be some fuckery in...
a little unfair there, Lothars. Night 1 was a 1 out of 10, if that. There was a Night 3? Were there 3 nights of WrestleMania that I missed on? You almost hit that bus stop.
Here we are.
Night 2 was a 7 out of 10. It might have been. Like I said, I heard it was good, but it soured me so much with night 1 that I just can't. Oh, I ran into that pole.
Truck. Grab what's in there.
What's in here? What would you like me to take?
Well, well. Quite the arsenal.
We're fighting for art. Art with a capital A. Come on, get to work.
I know the guy. This ain't about art.
What's it about?
You got it.
You know, they killed Ivy Coma right here. In this very spot. DJ, cloaked ape.
That's always been sort of like, I've talked about this before ad nausea, but, you know, why not while we're discussing it? I think what ruined WrestleMania as a whole is yes. I think them moving to multiple nights
just like that
is the biggest problem, that they need to go back to a single 4-hour show, even though I hate to say that. WrestleMania should be about you know, your follow-up for the previous 6 months of wrapping things up for WrestleMania. That's the payoff. WrestleMania is, for some apparent reason, turned into like, well, we have so many people on our roster that we have to make everyone happy and everyone has to get the WrestleMania moment, that it's diluted the entire show to the point where you have people like myself that no longer want to watch. And I don't think it needs to be an 8-hour show anymore. It's terrible. But again, I have zero interest in watching 8 hours of wrestling over a week, let alone over 2 days. But if you like that, you like it. Like, I guess, but I don't know. So you liked sitting through 8 hours of wrestling, DJ?
Well, no.
Now we wait.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's maybe my thing too, right? Like, maybe it's not for me anymore. If this is what TKO and Endeavor are trying to sell to people, it ain't for me anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, DJ. Like, God, could you imagine WrestleMania being 8 hours in one day? No, it needs to go back to a 4-hour show of wrestling, not an hour and a half of ads and another hour and a half of ads and a 30-minute, you know, fucking Triple H is going to be a Terminator for 5 years. They need to have wrestling. Every championship should be on the line. There should be maybe 2 rivalry matches that have nothing to do with the belt, but 2 people hate each other. And, you know, and maybe a ladder match or something like that. Boom, there, you're done. I don't think that's difficult to do, but hey, I'm not bald like Triple H, and I'm not making decisions, so
Automated modules, hollow spikes for better control of the vehicle. Standard issue police.
I really think that's the fix. But you know what? They're selling out every fucking stadium they're in now for 2 nights now.
Patent pending audio fresh Ubaris.
Black market?
Nah. Fans.
Wait, so in 2017 was that when WrestleMania was one day or one night? Because I feel like that hasn't been happening too often. Uh-oh, that guy almost hit Johnny.
I take the driver. You get his side shoe. We want him out of the truck.
Sure hope you know what you're doing.
You two whacked? The hell was that? Out of the truck! On the ground! Hands where I can see him!
Get out! Nice and easy, no weirdness, nothing.
Yeah, I think that's the fix. You know, WrestleMania needs to be back to one day.
Easy.
5 hours tops with the pre-show. Okay? So and that's where you get the advantage as well, is like you let maybe the people who have no idea who some of these people are have their little WrestleMania moment on the pre-show. You remember when they would do the Andre Battle Royal on the pre-show? Like, I don't know if they did that this year. I didn't watch the pre-show, but I mean, like, that's You can have 5 hours with 1 hour being it, 4 hours for the main show. That's it. That's how you get that going. Was that the one that was rained out though, or not rained out, but like that they had to just like do a bunch of shit in 2017? Is that the one where like Samoa Joe is trying to pass time in a in rain gear?
Now get down on the ground.
Make love to the ground.
Hey man, lose the iron. Let's talk it out. Not a word. It'll all be over soon. Ugh, fuck.
Yeah, that is way too long. That is way too long.
Pop the back.
Quit squirming. And no gonk moves.
Ah, stay nice and still there, boys.
What do we got in here?
What's inside?
Keep your
Lucky day,
shut,
kid.
gents. No
Crates
chat.
and crates of nothing.
That was Tampa Mania. Okay.
Mixers, speakers, drums, cables by the mile.
Hell yeah, we got a hit. Right, gents. Now, run along and don't look back.
I don't know. That doesn't feel like fun of getting back to the hotel exhausted at 2 a.m. or not. I don't know.
Now for the grand finale. Want this set to be a smoldering pipe.
Like you should have been home by midnight.
We're done.
Ah, new signature move.
Mm-hmm. You got it. So don't miss.
Grenade upgraded. What are we doing in here? Throw a grenade in the truck. That I can do. How many do you want me to throw? Oh my god.
Get going!
How many grenades would you like me to throw at the truck? Am I missing something here? Am I dying? What happened?
V, move! Don't have time!
What do they want me to do? I have, like, do I not have the right grenade actively active here? Game, what do you want me to do? I am throwing grenades at the truck. Do I have the wrong grenade up? I'm starting to think I have the wrong grenade or something. What? Game, you've got to do a better explanation here, because I don't know what you want me to do. There's this one, you know, is it this one? The recon grenade? That was new. Some type of face thing. Maybe we'll try that one. Maybe that's what it wants me to do.
Wait for a special invite?
What am I... Can I shoot your head off? What does he want me to do? I need someone to explain to me what is happening, because I don't know what is happening. Like he told me to throw a grenade at the truck. I've been throwing numerous grenades at the truck. I don't know what grenade he wants me to throw at the truck. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, game, if you want me to throw something particularly at a truck, then just have it, you know, already, you know, equipped for me. Like, Jesus Christ, you change grenades on me. You could have just said blow up the truck. Holy fuck me.
Good working with you, V.
Fuck me, Carrie. Meaning it's just...
I don't know why it changed grenades on me, though.
Dolls.
I already had the one from the guy, the clown nose guy.
But still a big step
Whatever, at least it's done.
I hardly recognize the bastard.
Yeah, scared two chums shitless, flamed a truck.
Yeah, that's the one I normally had, and then it changed. Like, I must have picked something up.
Next me?
And then they're like, hey, use this one. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Sure. But ain't no dynamite in that soul.
You always oversimplify shit? Nuance, V. You say vandalism, I say artistic protest.
And the real reason?
Second Amendment is not only for the rich. Is that true?
Make it big on my song. They got another thing coming. You even know what I had to sacrifice to get where I am? The price I paid for success? And those 10 any whores want to clip my tune and expect me to
How many gun owners are in my chat right now from America?
Yes.
You're goddamn given right, apparently. That's what Jeebus says.
See, nothing's changed.
But wouldn't it have been better to have a lawyer fight this fight for you?
Oh, you're one to talk. I'll flash my...
I still think, you know...
Signed papers enough for one life.
I still think that was taken out of context. You know, just like the Family Guy joke.
This
really think that the founding fathers truly meant that they wanted them to have bear arms. You know, you go up to a bear in a forest, you cut them off, you got bear arms. That's what it was. Always. I think it was blown out of proportion in some way, shape, or form, and I don't know why these people are here now.
Someone take that position! Who would have thought?
Are they all dead? Oh god. Is this guy not dead? Okay. How do I get out of here? Oh, yes, there we go. Get in the car! Oh, you want me to drive? God damn. What is going on? Who's driving? Am I driving? Why would it change the camera to this?
High out of our damn mind. Pig still couldn't catch us. These gods don't...
You doubt anyone in this chat owns a gun? Really? DJ, you don't own a gun?
Yeah, well, don't pop the champagne yet. Still riding our asses.
Biscuits, you don't own a gun?
No, we lose them.
Would you own a gun if you didn't rent? No?
Vehicle has been located. Details have been...
I just assume that, like, in America, there's, like, that line of, like, if you live below, I don't know, New York, like, you just have to own one. You could have one if you wanted one, but don't want one. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I know. Look, Jesus Christ. Kat's gonna lose her mind if I don't get that beer. And I'm coughing. Here, everyone can relax. My God. Yep, there we go. I did not ignore you. Why? I would never ignore anyone that was telling me to get it. So is that a? I would ask that to Biscuits. Not really a thing here in Canada, but are you allowed to own a gun in your rented house, or is that like one of the things that you're not allowed to have? I have not played Nier Automata. I want to, just to see 2B's bum. Right? And what about 9S's bum? Don't forget about him. It's on the list.
Code 0. I repeat, Code 0 in this area. All units resume normal duties.
Paying out the ass for you, but it was worth every eddy.
All right, where are we going, Carrie?
Yet to see a single Eddie.
Okay, drop me off on Carnitas.
Carnitas, where's that? I think I'm going the right way. What car you have there, Carrie? I mean, it would have been great if, you know, you spent some of that money on a better car. Although it would have been better if I would have paid attention and actually would have done what the quest asked. Got into a car instead of trying to murder 18 people. Why do you ask about Nier Automata? What about Nier Replicant? I think I tried to play it on stream many moons ago. I think I will give it another go. Some of the best music I can remember. I like the gameplay. It's just, I don't know what it was that was putting me off about Nier. Ow.
Carrie Uridine eats at a dump.
You're trying to find a... I think you would like it, Cartesian Cat.
Best coffee in town right here. Thick as tar, and if they know you, they give you the organic stuff.
You own them but don't use them. Guns or Nier Automata, Ara? Let's have a coffee with a rock star, why not?
Rockstar? No, why not? First time for everything.
When Samurai started out, we spent every penny we had on guitars, strings.
Your message that's auto-modded. I did not see something that was auto-modded on my end.
Hey, Rachel!
Good morning.
Caliente.
Know this dump. Know that smell. But how?
Yep, hello.
Had almost nothing left over for food. But we still went across the street every day, right to Caliente. Stuffed our faces, down Joe by the gallon. Johnny said we were so hungry and high we would have eaten the cardboard boxes out from under the bums outside. Of course, he was wrong.
That is a hell of a visor. Is she gonna start dealing us cards afterwards, or what?
Jamaican blend, nothing else, no sugar.
You got it. And for you?
Same.
What he's having.
Great. Be right back with it.
Whew! Shit! Just coming down now. Fucking awesome. Last time I felt like this was back in Memphis. Last tour, last concert, vibes from the crowd, me on stage. Oh, fuck. Just thought about those us cracks cunts again. You think we got them?
I'll tell you this much. If they don't back out now, give me a call. We'll convince them another.
Should one play Nier Replicant first, or should she play Nier Automata?
Shit.
Because Nier Automata was out first, but Nier Replicant, isn't that the game beforehand? Although I don't think it... I'm very much someone who could play something... I mean, I like playing things in order, but also release order is good.
What's Johnny got to do with any of this?
Well, Johnny accused me of leaving Samurai for money and fame.
But that's not.
Yeah, doesn't Nier have like 20 endings? I mean, some of them are really silly. Like literally, you could not pass the very first mission, and that's an ending,
not
right?
something you'll admit to.
The us cracks thing. What if I'm a product just like those dogs?
Now you're making me want to play it. God dang it.
Look, not like we know each other that well, but trust me. You got a rocker's soul and a rocker's balls.
Automata has the alphabet endings. Like every single one, like A through Z.
It eats
26 endings? Okay.
You survived.
But like I said, Kat, not all of them are like overly ridiculous, because there is, like I said, like you can fail the very first mission and boom, there's an ending.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, and you don't have to do all of them. Yeah, there's like actual full story endings and stuff. All right, so I guess like I'll ask a question for something like this of like, I'm assuming there's more to Carrie's quests here. Like, is that just gonna like pop open? So would I just have to do like side quests before Carrie messages me again with something new? Would that be it? He'll call you for each thing, so if you probably want to do some small side stuff. Okay. Reported crime. What the hell did you go to Jalapeno Joe's hideout? I guess we could do that. Or Cyber Psychos. Yeah, we could do something. We'll find something to do. What car would I like? Let's maybe hoon it on. Oh no. I feel like once you drive a Porsche, there's no turning around. Don't mind me, Osfers. I'm gonna go actually and help you guys out. No, I didn't hit auto drive, you silly goose. So if I look to the side of me, like, is Johnny always with me? Yeah, like, see, he's not with me driving. Oh, God. There's driving. What are we drinking today? I have a Sapporo. I got 2 Sapporos. I have 1 Sapporo left. I'm going to have to go and do some shopping and get some more beers. But sometimes he'll randomly appear. Yeah, like when I have bad driving. Oh, there's Carrie. Just sending me the Eddie Chetties. 21 grand. Now that's finally something. Fucking Lizzie Wizzy sent me 2,000 bucks to go and check up on her manager, whether she was getting cheated on or something. It's a little worse than that, actually, but... Usually he'll do it if you drive terribly or just sit and park for a minute. Okay. We'll find ourselves a nice little spot. North Oak. Oh God, wrong way. Like below? Oh God, what have I just stumbled on into? Hopefully that's all of them. Sturdy weave cutout tank. That's what I came here for. If somebody had a bad night, you think? Why don't you look at it the other way, Ara? What if someone had a fantastic night? I mean, that could be the way to look at it, right? That's all I came for, was just that. A waste of my time. Alright, let's maybe go and do some Cyber Psychos. Cyber Psycho sighting, where the bodies are. Hiding? Let's go find them. There's all these, like, stolen cars to get access to as well. Car just did not want to slide at that time. I am really hating that clicking of, like, whether you want to start auto drive or not. It just irks me. Been lately. It's everybody's favorite pup.
Still tuned in? Stay if you want. We'll keep playing. 92.9 Night FM.
There's far many more police officers. So I will say I don't want to jinx it, but I will say the game runs better on the NVMe drive. No ridiculous pop-out or anything like that. But at the very beginning of the stream, we still did have those old encoding issues. So it's sort of like you trade in one thing for the other, just depending upon what you want type of thing, I guess. Hot off the streets. Faster read speed? Yeah, I mean, I just have SSD, so I have a 2 terabyte NVMe drive, and then I have 2 older SSD drives, so it's always relatively a faster load stream, but no, it's a noticeable difference with the NVMe drive, obviously. Where is our friend here? Deep wounds, traces of alcohol. Oh, he's fine. Anybody gonna get distracted by that? I was meaning to get another NVMe drive, like, for the longest time, of now that RAM and SSD prices have skyrocketed. I probably have to wait until they drop back down again and get another one, because I have 2 more slots for one on my motherboard, so I mean, I might as well. I mean, this one is, I think it's got like 300 gigs left, so I mean, it's not quite full, but my other ones aren't full at all, but I just sort of hesitantly put everything onto this drive. Oh, hello. You have a friend over there? Ellis Carter. Oh, hello. You gonna be okay? You gonna be okay? Read the Shard archive conversations, Hoof and Sanders. Is there a way of knowing journal? Shard. No, shards, you jackass. Cyber Psycho. Today's your day to clean up after Brick's pet, or else the boss man finds out we made a rabid dog out of the corpse he wanted. I swear to fucking God, he makes more messes than he cleans up. It's kind of like having your own trained cougar or some shit. For real? Even howls and growls and shit so much I can't sleep. What the fuck do you want? He screams so much. Just shoved him. What happens when you stand up to Royce? It was Deer's idea to strip out his old chrome. Plus, we beat his face like it was fucking ski-filled pinata. Can't really talk no more, just howls like the traitor bitch he is. But that means you gotta grab the mop and clean up all them fleshy bits and blood he leaves lying around after dealing with our problem customers. Gotta stink it up in here soon and scare off the eddies. Then get him inside and away from the fucking trash cans already. It ain't complicated. Interesting that he wears nectar pants. What do you think, Lothars? Does this man live or die? He looks like he's in a little bit of pain. He looks sore. Like, put him out of his misery sore. Or, like, should I just, like, shoot him in the junk to make it sore somewhere else? Take his mind off the pain. He's fine. Have you not been saving the cyber psychos? No. They're psychos. He's in a better place now anyways, Biscuits. Am I supposed to be saving them? Like, look at what this man has done here. And I'm supposed to, now he's going to play nice. That's my take. Hey, this one's nearby too. Why not? Might even be able to walk to this one. You get paid more, and I believe you get a unique weapon from Vagina if you can passate them without killing. Oh, I mean, I guess it's too late for that then, right? I mean, I think in all, I may have saved like 2 of them. And by saving them, I think I just forgot to do the double tap. So, I mean, if I have to save them all, then no, it ain't happening. Hey! What are you doing under there? You're getting everything, you silly goose. Why do you always chew on stuff down there? Pretty sure Penguins and I both told you that when you started doing them, but good luck on you remembering that. Yeah, you expect me to remember these things? I can't remember what I had for breakfast. Nothing. Coffee, I guess, but... That sounds weird out of context, I know, right? Yeah, Biscuits, you've been here a long while. You know what we were going on with. I mean, look. When this person shows up to you, what do you think the first intention that someone dressed like this is going to do? Like, if I saw this out on the mean streets of Seattle or Portland or wherever that I assume people like this dress, I'm assuming it's not going to be a good time. They're gonna fuck my shit up. Looks like an average person in Night City. Fair enough.
Lovely neighborhood.
Right. What in the fuck?
Yeah, this looks fun.
Lilith has concealed the 10th circle from the ancestors' eyes.
The hell is this?
Got a bad feeling, V.
Better look around.
Oh, I just saw someone up there. This one's rough.
Ouch.
Tough but rough, but sure we'll go with that. I feel like I would be able to, like, see it through scanning, but maybe not. Maybe I should read his shard. Was it this one? Trauma team policies expired due to lack of payment. I didn't really get anything out of that. I don't really know where I'm supposed to be looking. There we go.
Hey, look. Huh. Grimy.
God damn it. With all the bodies around, you sort of like he just blends right on in.
We got covered.
Oh, you'll be fun. Oh god, what did I just stumble on into? Oh, she dead. The boys have prepared everything and found me a lamb. Blood will course through the fiber optics, swirling and blending with the digital, opening the gates of the abyss. Death within arm's reach, the metallic taste of his scythe on my tongue. I will tug at the tangled cables of fate. A hard reset, a blue screen, a brain reformatted. I'm ready. Luck be with me. So imagine stumbling onto that one at the very beginning before any guns. Oh yeah, that would be a disaster. Where is this ritualist shard? Yeah, something about that ritual went wrong. Women are less likely to get cyberpsychosis. Too bad we couldn't bring her in alive. I mean, of all of them that I didn't think would be able to be saved, it would probably be that one. Okay. What is wrong? Am I like walking through? Oh, probably the electrical stuff there. All right. Next, we got Psycho Killer. Haven't we done all this? X Factor. It's been a while since we've met with Judy on her Clouds Terrace. Why not? Love the unadulterated sound of this car every once in a while, just when you get to hear a little bit of a glimpse of it. I feel like it could be a little throatier, you know, like you've jammed a large phallic object down there, maybe. Am I dating her? Was I dating her? Maybe? Night is young. I don't remember being asked to go on a date with her, but I think we'll find out. I don't really think I'm dating anyone at the moment. I mean, look, I just had sex with River. That's all that was. Gonna be patient, wait for that truck to go, then it just didn't. Is this like near my apartment? Did you play all of Cyberpunk without dating someone? Probably. Oh, of course. Carrie, you're getting back to me. It's the right thing to do, Carrie. Don't worry about it. I mean, I did try. I think, like I said, I think I tried my interest with Pan Am. Realized that she didn't float the boat. I mean, I've played through Cyberpunk without even buying a new apartment.
Welcome to N54 News. I'm Jillian.
Not for my 27 milliliters.
From around the world. The lunar Ringskaya uranium mine collapse that occurred just outside Novosibirsk in southern Siberia.
Wait, is Judy the main squeeze?
As you recall,
Or at least for you?
miners became trapped.
You bought all the apartments. I do have money. Are some of the apartments more swankier? Should I go and buy one? I do have some money. Shall we go apartment shopping? Maybe there's an apartment that's like my real life apartment. Or it'd be like a little bit of a reveal. Steel pipe. And a normal crack pipe.
Hey, V. Thanks for showing. Talking with Maiko's like a game of 3D chess. Don't let her derail you. You seem
I don't remember bumping uglies or dating her, so...
kill the bastards with my bare hands. So yeah, you could say I'm a teensy bit nervous. Some deeds about her could be useful.
Does this way in anything lead to us bumping uglies, or like a menage a trois, perhaps?
How do you aim to get her over to our side? By telling the truth about Evelyn.
Or is there going to be like another body in someone's tub here?
Got it? No. Have to improvise from there.
So, in brief, I'm just here as your hustle, right?
Never said that. I just know the woman better. I'm ready. Let's go.
Lead the way. Hey, like you live here, for crying out loud. But this is the whole Judy questline. You get this one, I think, 1 or 2 more before you get the date scene. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. You just avoided her, then.
Looks like you've come this way before. More than once. I have.
And I guess she doesn't live here. Might, but... That looks like a nice office chair. I wouldn't mind having that.
Follow me.
Hey, this is nice. Why don't we live here?
Judy Alvarez.
Got them taxes.
See you, but I've never been one to lie.
I'm just gonna take like everybody's guns here.
But you know.
Yup, bet I even know why.
Thought you'd hit rock bottom when you joined the...
Maiko lives here. It's
Guess
nice.
you've managed to stoop even lower now.
She's got a streaming nook.
Never failed to lower my expectations.
I don't know if she actually streams from her nook or not,
Settle
but...
for the mocks. Now murderers. I shudder to think what's next. Yes, V. I mean you. So?
Relax, I got things going on.
Sounds like I left a mark on this place. Good.
If by mark you mean buckets of blood, then yeah, congrats.
Oh, don't mind me. Just here to blend into the decor.
That's no reason. Why come at all?
To make sure Judy gets what she came for.
Jude would have had a better chance.
Jude?
Judy has a proposal about clouds.
Wanna come back? Done. Always valued your skills, you know that. Just don't get why you had to drag this loose end in here.
Wait, is she referring to me as loose end?
Like meat and I'll consider it. But first things first. Clouds needs to be taken from the Tiger Claws.
Wolf and you have been playing through all the Kingdom Hearts games.
Clear what happened to Ev was
Like,
traumatic.
all of them?
Huh? I was convinced you didn't know.
Like, not just like 1, 2, and 3? When I played through, that's all I played. I had zero interest to really get into
do something.
the nitty-gritty of
like Evie.
the other Kingdom Hearts
She was
games.
unconscious, then sold her like she was.
Like, isn't there like another one like that's 356 2/3 or something?
Okay, since you seem more reasonable, care to explain what this is about?
Judy's idea.
Isn't there like a 4th one coming out eventually?
Could work.
Well, well, Jude. See, you found a true and loyal fan.
This is a waste of our time. Come on. We'll
So
go.
it should be out in 8 years?
Jude, be sure to give me a call once you're done mourning and want to get back to reality.
Okay. All those feedback. Am I wrong in thinking like this is a nice swanky looking office / apartment, but then like this is your balcony?
She totally blew us off. Probably needs some time to think. Couple days, tops.
That is a lot of Kingdom Hearts games.
I'll call her tomorrow.
They're all on PC now or something, right? Because some of them used to be like DS games or something, but didn't they put them all out like on one thing? Yeah, they're all on Steam now. Yeah, I don't know if I would. I have relative interest in number 4, but
Way back, yeah.
just add it to the list like everything else, man.
Like everyone in Night City. She was different then. So was I.
You watch the movies of the games just for the story?
Line between patting you on the back as their friend and planting a knife in you as their enemy.
Yeah, that is a good way to handle them, yeah.
I know. Right there with you, well, used to have a big crush on her. Took me a long time to realize who she really was. But still, honest or crooked, we need her. Just think, could have gone diving this morning. A little unwinding do you good.
Wolf said he hates the Chain of Memories gameplay, and the other two are just no longer playable or just not worth it.
Got an idea.
Yeah, because I just, like said, if they, I don't know how easy or well like something from the DS era would be
With a cocktail umbrella.
fun to play.
In a deck chairs, me mulling over coulda, shoulda.
It was like unless they like really redid it type of thing. Chains of Memories is just a card-based game. I feel like, I don't know what happened, and I won't be like spoilery here, but I remember playing, you know, like Kingdom Hearts, like the very first one, is very vividly still in my mind of like, I feel like there was a really good idea between Square and Disney. It was fairly simple of just like, you know, they're shadows, they're overtaking these worlds.
Hello, this is an...
And then something along the line of like between 2 to 3, it's sort of got a little lost, a little too convoluted.
Thanks to an anonymous NCPD man.
In my eyes.
The rescued teens remain in critical but stable condition.
Really don't understand what tits have to do with selling that garbage.
Can't say no to tits. Rest can go fuck itself.
Dream Drop was the 3DS one, which is also what they named that, and it's actually well done on the PC release. Okay.
Crime in Night City is...
Second you react with your dick steady your head, you give them exactly what they want.
Does it look like I give a shit?
Doesn't matter. They already flushed one down your brain.
Stay tuned for more.
See, they're talking about the Peter Pan case.
What's the matter?
It's just Disney vomit and no real good Kingdom Hearts stuff they could get. That's like I was just trying to figure like where you were going with it. Like,
Oh man, you're screwing with my head.
you had two. I mean, obviously Disney is Disney.
That fucking board is on the...
But I really feel like that's sort of like what you get was with two giant behemoth companies that want to really showcase both of their characters. And so like that's what I sort of like meant like in number 1, it's a good honest, you get a little bit of everything, right? You get your Final Fantasy characters, you get your beloved Disney characters, and it's not really overly thrown down your throat. It's a good mix. And then number 2, again, took a long time for it to come out, as well as number 3.
Might go with something.
But you really get the idea of Disney is starting to make the calls on everything, as opposed to Square. And at that point, like, I mean, you know, Square probably needs the money more than Disney does. And I'm just sort of, as a player, I sort of were getting the idea that
I go for days.
Square is just like, well, we like printing money, so we have to do what the mouse says. And that's sort of what's happening. That's why I say, like, it feels like it's just gone down this weird route.
I don't put myself
That It's hard to make sense of Kingdom Hearts, unfortunately.
You know, I'm also partial to specifics. Uh-huh.
But at least the gameplay was far better. Yes, the camera was super terrible in number 1. Got a little bit better in 2. It's a lot better in number 3.
And dreams of
from what I can remember.
Can't be everyone's food. Sometimes you gotta deal with the dirt.
So you're saying 358/2 days incorrectly. It's actually supposed to read as 358 days over 2. What the?
So
what's up with you?
What now?
Unless someone says it in game that's how it's supposed to be, you can say it however you'd like.
I'm gonna talk to the dolls.
It doesn't make sense when you actually see it.
I'll call you when I've got something. See you later, V. And thanks.
See you later. All right. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, it's 11:42. We're good on time. What would we like? Technical abilities. We'll grab that one again. We're still on the 10 body problem now. So it's happening over 358 days from the perspective of 2 key people. Why wouldn't they just say a fucking year? Like, why do they have to, like, you know, 365/2 would make a little bit more sense and not being, oh, as a collective, just like saying, like, okay, this takes place over a year. But no, they gotta be weirdos about it. Oh, I could have got ambidextrous. No, I can't. I gotta get this, I guess. Yeah, but I'm just meaning, like, you might as well just be a full year. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, you know, an extra week. Does that really make a big difference or not? I don't fucking know. I haven't played it. All right. No easy way out with Aaron. Stadium Love. Dream on. We go to Peralez's apartment. Why not? What is something that mean if it's in bold? Find all the tarot. Oh, okay, maybe that's what that means. Go to the Maelstrom Ripperdot Clinic. Okay, that I can do. Where's my car? My favorite realization was that Yen Sid is just Disney backwards. How long did it take you to realize that? I hit some. There's something stopping my car. That is very weird. It was a game like, hey, you gotta let us show the rain, so
What's our move?
like, I mean, I remember, like, that had to have been explained to me, I think, during chat when we were playing it. I think someone pointed that out to me, and I was like, huh. Like, just not realizing it. That's Creed Black Flag Remake coming July 9th, John. Sounds great for those that are interested.
You want trouble?
Is that the one like where you play as pirates? Or is that a different one? Didn't take you long, but Wolf had to pause the game so you could go on a rant. Oh, I would have been proud. Oh. What were you ranting about in regards to it? Like just how lazy that like they were in regards to that name? Like sort of like McBurn. 'Tis the pirate game.
V, need your help. Same spot as last time. Don't make me wait.
What is it? Hello? Lizzie?
Oh, great. Now, what happened to Lizzie? Let's go see Lizzie Wizzy. someone who loves Disney stuff, you're getting all kinds of side stuff, Papa, yes. Do you still love Disney stuff now? Like, at your age you are? Like, or has the capitalist part of Disney sort of, like, been beaten out of you a little bit? You hate the company? You hate the company? I don't know. I feel like, you know, there's lots of things to hate. You'll never pay the company a red cent for anything ever again. I'll get their movies and such secondhand. Well, how did you end up, like, just for argument's sake, how do you look at, like, currently playing through Kingdom Hearts? Like, do you disassociate it because it's not quite Disney? I don't know. I look at stuff like that of like, I mean, there's far worse companies than Disney to hate, if you're just being honest, like, about that stuff. Kingdom Hearts was purchased a long time ago and not by me. But again, so I sort of still argue that of, like, you're still sort of enjoying the, like, to me, like, that would have to be one of those lines, like, is there not going to be, like, is there not, like, oh, I can enjoy it, but because I didn't buy it, they're not getting money from me? I'm just trying to find that, like, happy medium of it as someone who gives them, you know, probably $20 a month for Disney Plus, etc., etc. But was there anything more about Persona 4 remake there, John? Or I don't know what in regards to what the Kingdom Hearts, the Assassin's Creed thing came up from. They fired a bunch of their artists to use AI instead, including the man who drew the original Loki. Coming from an artist, I hate them. Every company's just doing dumb shit, though, with AI. Like, there's going to be a comeuppance where they're going to realize, like, AI isn't, like, the scapegoat it currently is. Am I walking in on Lizzie as a corpse here?
What in the... Fuck.
Okay. Not Lizzie as a corpse, but somebody else.
V, I was angry.
You killed Liam?
These fucking arms, these hands. Oh my god.
You can hate multiple things. I don't have to not hate Disney just because other companies are also... No, but I'm just... It's just a weird thing if, like, if your hatred is really that strong...
You ever feel like you weren't really you?
Then it sort of is just weird that you're still able to enjoy some of the stuff, if it's old or not old, or purchased or not purchased by you. I'm just making an argument for argument's sake.
I just wanted to break up with him, you know? Tell him I wanted him.
You think it's going to implode before it blows up?
I
Maybe.
don't know how, when.
No, nothing wrong on hating things, but if I was to hate something, I wouldn't really want to interact with it in any way, shape, or form.
You strangled him, Lizzie. Slowly.
If I hated something that much.
Crushed his spine.
I was angry. I must have lost control.
Like, when I think, what I was going to say is, like, I mean, I don't have a hatred really for any company. I really don't think of anything that's wronged me or me getting mad about a business decision of, you know, something like Biscuit's mention of, like, okay, like, yeah, it sucks if you're an artist and a company got rid of artists to go and use computers. It is what it is. I mean, you don't like Apple products? Is there a particular reason why just Apple? Like, are they... Like, let's just determine that every company is shitty. But, like, it's, like, is it just because they have an Apple on them? Is it because they're made by children? Designed in California, though. Like, I don't know. I just got handed an iPhone and said use it. I guess I would just use it. Like, I don't know. Best bang for the buck is what I'm looking for. That's why I use a Motorola Edge. You can still love the nostalgia of something and enjoy things without contributing monetarily to the problem. I'm not buying anything Disney and haven't in probably over a decade. Right, but when that time comes, right? What's done is done.
Well, what's done is done.
When Disney owns everything and you can't avoid it.
So this is about
That's the time.
right? That's why you called? Yes.
A bad experience with Apple products. Okay, that's fair.
That would be.
Oh.
Huh?
What are you yelling about? You're a Zune enjoyer. Oh my god, are
Eat it up.
you even allowed to mention Zune anymore?
To control another
Microsoft's. Disney's not going to own everything, but they almost sort of already, like,
copy to reproduce.
sort of do. Like,
Lizzie, snap the fuck out of it. What about the body?
it's just like when people do those like deep dives of like when you realize like the whole world is just like 6 fucking companies. Like eventually usually it's around food. People want to avoid like, oh, I'm not buying anything made by Kraft or whatever made up company someone wants to throw in. And so like you start doing the deep dive and realizing like, oh, like it's really hard to avoid all of these things because, you know, the further you dig, you realize that it's just, 6 giant companies that own all of the world, and there is no avoiding it. It's just straighten up, fly right, and be a good corporate citizen. Just be accepting of that. I hope Persona 6 comes out in the year 2036. The winter of 2036.
Okay, I'll take care of it. You sleep soundly now.
Just because it has a 6 in it.
Sleep? I won't sleep.
They're not going to come out in 2026. You gotta wait.
Thank you, Liam. You don't realize it, but...
Am I disposing of the body? What are we doing here?
The hell are you talking about?
Go, V. Go. And take him with you.
Ooh, do I get to have like a weekend at Bernie's type of thing with Liam? How long do I get to carry him around with me? Alright, come on.
Someone should give you a checkup. See if you're okay, Lizzie. Someone you trust.
Can I just like throw him in your shower? That looks like that thing from The Fly. That.
Now go. Go.
Okay, she's weird. Am I really just disposing them like in the dumpster?
Side of radio.
Oh, probably. Yeah, Persona 6 has probably been worked on a long time. I don't think Persona 4, like, I think a lot of people get it confused. I don't think Persona 4 is being worked on by the same company as Persona 6. Really mean. We just dumped them into the... Okay. Well, where were we gonna go? There. We're gonna do this. And I mean, and I know, like, I know overly personal here, but I believe, Biscuits, you said you weren't going to have kids or don't plan on having children anymore. So, like, I mean, you'll never have to worry about the, what are you sitting on? You are mesmerizing. We can't have people like you being a magician just sitting on nothing, so you die. Like, you never have to worry about the like, oh, do you have to take your kids to Disney World or Disneyland or anything like that?
We'll be right there.
Because children are innocent. I can't dare tell my son about the evils of the mouse, because they'll come and kill me. So if I'd done that quest before Phantom Liberty, she would have given you the cool headpiece she wore on stage for the performance. Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not having kids, that's a conversation you don't have to worry about having. But I mean, it's sort of like the thing of, like, I've talked about this before with the current situation that is going on in America right now, politically speaking.
Has been restored.
It is very difficult to explain to a 6-year-old as to why we can't go to Florida to go visit his parents, or to go to Disney World. You know, like I'm sitting there looking at it like we've got that damn jackass in the White House for the next 3-ish years. My kid's gonna be 34 by the time that guy gets out of the damn White House. So like I have to think logically, and you know, let the kid have a damn good time. So like I don't know, like I'm not having that conversation yet. But I mean, you don't explain to a 6-year-old that man in White House bad. That's why we don't go there. Would he understand it? Probably, if I explained it to him in Coco Melon terms or something. But in the grand scheme of things, I sort of don't care about that, I guess. Like I do and I don't. It's very perplexing to me. With the way his health is looking, I've heard about that for like the past fucking year of everyone that, like, every time he has someone takes a photo of him, his hair is just like off by a little bit. Someone just says like, oh, look at his arm. It looks like he's had an IV in for months. Like, you know, well, it ain't happening fast enough then. Right? And there's a special little glow to having a child go to like Disney World before they're age of 10 type of thing, right? Where they still sort of like Disney and Mickey Mouse before they become a weird Disney adult. Oh, hi. Let's turn that off, and then let's have you. Oh, why can't I suicide you? You just look like you're having a fun time. It's a nice car.
What's depressingly easy.
Well, another chatty construct. Guess you'll have to get moving.
Your power just has a level. But it's not a mistake.
Nobody makes you stop!
I don't know where you came from, sir, but... Oh, hi.
Killing us off one by one!
If you split vacation like that, the mouse and Universal Studios, there's still plenty of magic and fun to do on the Hall high tech. Right? Yeah, the last time I was in Florida, I was there. Well, no, the last time I was in Florida, I just visited the in-laws. But the time before that, we had done the Universal, the Disney Worlds. You know, it was fun. Well enjoyed ourselves. I don't even know what. Am I doing something in here? Is this even where I'm supposed to go? Yeah, I as an adult, I enjoyed Universal more. But I think for a kid, there's still no getting away from the like the Disney aspect of things. What did I stumble in here? You're the opposite? there, but it's just to say, where are the stairs here? More frustrating news for you today. You set to interview for a place you received employee referral to. Prelim interview about a month ago. Things on their side slightly got delayed. Set up an in-person interview for next Thursday. Looking forward to it. And I got news that apparently role requires active top secret clearance. And so they can't move forward. They find this out in the middle of the interview process. Infuriating. So is that something that you only get, like, what I remember you briefly had mentioned that with your previous job. So like, when your old job went away, do you lose that, like, clearance? Is that not something that, like, you can, I don't know if it's something you pay for, but it's just like, is it only exist with the job? Like, how would one keep that if they weren't already, like, employed with something else, I guess? Can I get your foot?
Covering you! Buckle up, let's do this!
There are levels of clearance you only have ever held. Public trust level clearances like top secret usually last for a year or two depending on the level of top secret. Government stuff. I am confused. I don't even know, like, what I'm getting into. What is this? The oh, hello. Sorry. Get that pack of cigarettes though. Steal that data. Yeah, like, you'd think at least on your end they would have put it in as like a prerequisite to have the job, so like then that way you know, everyone could have saved a little bit of time for each other, right? Of just like, oh well, I don't have that particular level of clearance, therefore I will not apply for said job, right? So sucks on all levels, obviously. So it would transfer between jobs, or you'd have a sponsor who pays for that, because on average basic top secret. So is that not the type of thing that could be written off in some way, shape, or form? Or it, like, doesn't work that way. Like, I am not familiar with that type of stuff, so I'm sort of talking a little bit out of my ass. But I take, for instance, for something like I have to have a security license to do my job. If I was not working where I was, I could still pay to have that security license out of pocket. But because it is something that I need for my job, I expense that out to them every couple years, and it's taken care of type of thing. So it's like, that's sort of like the same type of deal, I guess. I mean, it sounds like it's an expensive thing. So like, even if you were a corporation that might have buttloads of money, that is still something for them that they have to consider. Like, oh, this candidate does not have this. That means we have to shell out an extra, you know, X amount of money, right? So.
Negative for intruders.
That is just satisfying. So some places don't want to take the time or money to find sponsorship. They want you to already have it, which is the biggest frustration of it. Has the thought of going outside of, like, government work, like, sort of popped? Or is it like that a set thing of, like, that's just like sort of where your sort of work leads to type of thing. It just feels like you know, it's obviously a very frustrating thing for you, and especially with everything going on in the government that at least even I hear of type of thing sounds like a lot. All right, you're very welcome, Lizzie Wizzy. Next job. Lack of empathy. Find the subnet's main computer. That sounds like something we could be capable of doing. I like the back of this car. It looks cool. Not fast though.
Got the data. Thanks, V. Get closed.
How did I get into combat? Because I stole someone's vehicle? Is this what we're mad about? Okay, let me just deal with them. Probably shouldn't have stole their vehicle. That's probably it. Looks like a way to deal with that. Anybody else? Anybody else want a piece of this? We good? Can we move on? Oh, what happened to you? That just doesn't blow up. What kind of tank is this? Nope. Better stay out of the road. Get run over again. Okay, avoid combat. Can I call my car again? Here it is. How about we find the subnet's main computer? I feel like I've avoided combat now. Come on, I need to sell my stuff. Everybody is having stuff available to me every 5 seconds every time I pick something up. Alright, Nekomata. New items. So these are all the new... Are the new items at the top? Wait, there's two things called crash? Oh, that's what's equipped. God damn it. What is that fancy thing? Alright, that's for now. Probably have a lot. Like, what is this? The Buria. So more damage, and it's pink. For those ladies. Yeah, I would love an update. Oh, is that the update we got from Joss? That's a wholesome, not AI at all, picturesque family right there. Alright, let's avoid combat now. We can actually pick something and do something. someone getting mad that I just drove too fast in our neighborhood. Little NIMBY. Oscar? Get mad at me either. I'm not sure it's getting a little sunny there. That Carrie is taking a little long in the tooth to message me back about another quest, but... Oh god, you wanted me to go down. Oh well.
What you looking for? Hardcore BD?
Not so fast, little lady.
Oh, sorry.
No weapons allowed. We're running a civilized operation.
Okay. Where do I put my weapons then?
Or a heartbeat?
Here? In the garbage? Do I give them to you?
I want the real deal, not some shitty virtue.
Alright, there you go. You happy?
Wasn't so hard.
It wasn't hard at all. You have no idea what I can do with my brain. Are they gonna get mad if I shut things off here? Can't ping these people?
Don't let those creeps beat you up.
Consider installing.
I won't. We must build.
How was that? No one's cleaning the toilets here.
Or me, just...
Am I gonna be able to squeeze by this guy or what? I feel like I should save the game. I haven't saved in forever. Oh my goodness, that is quite some time.
Christ, man, you're working. A little dignity.
I have this weird feeling this guy's gonna get pissed.
Fucking be a little.
I don't think he noticed me.
Now, with everything in place, Mr. Puggins can finally sit back and relax. After all, there's no place like home. That's all for this episode of...
Can't I just have 1 second of peace? Fuck. It's just you.
Oh no. This is gonna go very badly because I have no weapons.
Makeup.
Hi.
She's hacking.
Oh man. Okay. No, I need a weapon here. Neil! Thank you. And I actually noticed it this time when you're actually doing it instead of like, 3 minutes delayed. Thank you very much, my friend. What were you playing that was keeping you busy here? I have just alerted way too many. You can see the eyes. They're very upset about everything. You guys got like some little Wicked Witch of the West thing going on here. He'll be fine, I'm sure. Ah, he's fine too. Everyone's gonna be fine. Everyone's fine. Especially that man. Or woman. This may already be where I need to go anyways, so yeah. Well, thank you for bringing on the peeps. Do we not just auto-equip a weapon here? Like, come on here. Throw the assault rifle on. There we go. Look at that. Start looking the part around here. These poor people just have no idea what they're doing. Ooh, coffee with sin milk. Look forward to that in your future. Drink beer, it's Friday, folks. Leave the club. If only it were so easy. Let's have a weapon this time.
My name is Sergeant Jones. Have plans to leave.
So we didn't do this quietly.
This episode, poor Mr. Perkins has to make a trip outside the city. What should he know? You never leave city without at least a week's supply of food. And shoot 2 canisters. Better to be safe than sorry. Whenever you can, share your food.
To eliminate your kind is effortless. It's not meant to see.
Not runner! Fuck! God damn it!
How do I get out of here? Through here? Maybe? No. Bringing back jazz to the working man. I just want to leave the club, folks. Exit. This better be true. There we go. How do I get my weapons back? Do they just come back to me?
You know, true.
Did they give me all my weapons back nicely?
Fucking mess, but I didn't think I had to. Larry wants to get back into his biz, not blow it into low Earth orbit. Whatever. Closing the gig.
I hope they gave me my weapons back. They didn't give me my weapons back. Are you really telling me I have to go back? Oh my god, I gotta go back in here to get my weapons? Fuck me in the ass and call me Nancy. What a ridiculous concept.
Welcome. Please go right ahead.
Do you guys have any idea what I did in here for you? Do you have any idea? Any idea at all? Do you have any idea that I'm holding a gun to your head? No? You're fine. I mean, how silly could you be? Oh, well, look who we have here. Can we guys help you out?
Terrorist! Save it!
Oh, I'm not a terrorist. You guys have no idea what I'm capable of. Wait, do I gotta put my weapons back on me? Are you kidding me? Oh, terrible. What was the good weapon that I had on me? Was it Death and Taxes? It could have been. I know we had a sniper rifle and precision rifle. Was it Achilles? Achilles? Could have been. And the sniper rifle, probably Resetsu. Cannot penetrate cover. Could have been that one. did that officer of the law go off to? I could steal their guns. Oh, you're fine. You're back. You better go see a chiropractor, sir. Is that somebody's head? They're fine. All right, maybe we got time for one more little quickie quest here. Okay, these two are just ongoing things. Killing in the name of, you mean like the song? Investigate the site from the Bart Moss Collective Massage. Oh, okay, this one's really far away though. We could go and enjoy a good drive through the countryside. It's for Pan Am and the, how much we got? A little bit more than a half hour. That sounds like something that could be a little long in the tooth. Why not? Uh-oh. Are these officers of the law, like, planning something? It wouldn't appear so, no. Alright, somebody get my Porsche, please. And, Dino, hi, yeah. Leave me alone. But, you know, I was over there. You know, my car. Could have drove over to me. Is that another new emote there, DJ, or not a new one? Did you already show us your two new ones? You know, one new one was Dingo, right? The dingoes that ate your babies. Welcome on into Cyberpunk, friends. You haven't played that. Oh, come on. That guy went right into me. Now, look. Maybe I was driving on the wrong side of the road. I'll accept that. Going through red lights. Sure, we've all done it, right? Especially when you have a relic shard in your head that's known as Keanu Reeves. I don't know who that's supposed to be. I see purple. I see dark hair. Is that van of some sorts? You gonna drive a van to me? Hey, Aaron? I'm just quite frankly happy that the emotes work. Reen! That's Reen? I don't see it. I mean, I see the emote, I just don't see it being Reen. Maybe I'm not familiar with that series of games. Oh, the jokes that keep on happening. I should go and stop at the Sunset Hotel. Entering on in the Rocky Ridge. DJ, come on, DJ! Is there any other Reen that I would be somehow aware of that would not be from Trails? I've never heard of the name Reen in my life, except for in that series. Sometimes I think you just don't get me once in a while there, DJ. You've been here long enough to understand that I'm not all up there in a bag of chips, right? Well, I've not seen that version. Is there? So, are you telling me from my playing through games right now that I'm not done seeing Reen? I really thought I was done with Reen. Reen's done. Or is that just like some fantasy version of Reen that someone has drawn? Vamonos, children, vamonos! Oh, River, you're finally getting back to me. Thanks for inviting me. Your family's awesome. Does he want a little bit more hanky-panky? You've got an awesome friend. That's what I am. We bump uglies and I'm just a friend. Joss says hi. Okay. Next time I'll buy the dinner. Wolf called you so you could vent your frustrations to someone who knows about the whole clearance BS intimately. Ah, I hear you. It's okay. You don't need to explain yourself to me. I should probably sell some of the stuff that I no longer need. Oh, hello. Do you sell guns and gun accessory? Okay, wrong side, I guess.
Want to see what you got in stock?
Only the baddest firearms in all the Badlands. Isn't that why you're back?
All right. What do we got? I've gotten a lot of crap. Oh, so these are all my new weapons. Okay, I can sell that. Feel like I don't need that. Rasetsu. Okay, light machine gun. Don't need that. Don't need 18,000 pistols either. Unless they have some cool sounding names. But there's not D12 Kasaria or whatever. So the silver lining is that you have 2 other contingent offers for a job. So as long as those companies win their contracts, won't know about either of them until probably late May to early June now. So as I said, like when you had probably left already, like, are you pretty set on like... You sort of explained this to me a long while ago before of like a lot of the jobs that you do are like government or government centric around like acquiring a contract. Is there not like I don't know what any other way of really thinking of it, if like, is there not just like a typical job for your line of work that you could just go to company A that isn't reliant upon just government contracts or something? I ask because I don't know. It's like, you know, that's like, I'm not being a jackass, and please do not take it that way. A tech revolver. Sure, I don't need that. Why is it sending me all that long? So you would either work as a government contractor or you would work in a commercial job, any other job. And while I would love to not be a government contractor, commercial jobs are super competitive and extremely hard to nail down. Okay, so it's just extremely hard to get a commercial job for what you do, essentially.
Here in camp.
Whereas the contract jobs are probably not as easier to get, obviously, but
For a visit.
maybe they open up more things when the contract money is flowing, I guess.
Raffins could surprise us at any moment.
You're not blowing this a little out of
Jesus.
I don't want any more surprises.
Is there an easy way for me to just get up here? These steps. Okay, here we go. Steps. Hi.
V, you're here.
What is she doing here? I forbade you from even breathing on that Militech convoy, so you call in your friend? To do it all behind my back? Is that it?
Uh-huh. That's exactly why I had V.
You really think you can forbid Pan Am from doing anything? Trust me, no point. She'll do whatever she wants.
No, she won't. Not if she plans to stay in this family.
Damn it to hell, Saul. Are you seriously considering letting that basilisk slip through our fingers?
I am.
But a chance like this, a
Get the
chance...
sense this fight's grown stale. Come on, put some feeling into it.
No. This discussion ended long ago.
Think of it this way, government contracting, you have less competition, especially for someone like you who has had 6 years of experience as a contractor. The only real thing holding you back for some of these contracts is the lack of clearance, whereas commercial spaces is competing with literally everyone else, especially if the job is remote. I see. But like it sort of seems like the one hindering problem is you getting the clearance, which you don't currently have. And it seems like some of these places aren't willing to shell out the money for people to get it. It seems like it sounds like like the work that you do seems to be very competitive and very in a small little space of things that you're considering of, obviously.
The Biotechnica people will be here in an hour. Try not to cock anything else up before then.
I can't believe it. Look, there he goes, off to paint the grass green.
Thought the Biotechnica contracted with...
Mitch, I think you should just shave the rest of that head, bud.
Insists we see it through to the end.
That hairline is receding.
Crop protection. Who gives a damn about crop protection?
All Saul is going to prove is that a corp can walk all over us.
And everyone right now, you know,
Thank you, and ask for more.
even up here, like, everyone is looking for remote work.
What's this basilisk
But a lot of that stuff, at least government-wise, is starting to really go away. Partially because of the real estate stuff of, like,
Somewhere
you
it
know,
can still pass as a technical.
government is paying a lot of money for a lot of these big buildings and places where people used to work before COVID.
Shame
and now they're wanting to call everyone back. I mean, I know even with my place, it went from being remote for a few people, and now it's basically straight back to work. And if you don't want it, they'll find someone else that will work in the office every day. So it sucks, but I mean, it's either have a job or not have a job type of thing, or have a, you know, like for someone like myself, I mean, I physically need to be at my workplace, so it's not something I could ever have to worry about. But
Bull. Saul isn't that petty. He's simply a...
it's not exclusive to your career. For every type of contractor, Wolf dealt with the bullshit for a year and a half straight out of college. You have to basically get super lucky to get in somewhere where they'll sponsor you or find someone who will.
This basilisk worth another fight with Saul.
Yes.
You're out here expecting regular citizens to pay $5,500 for, I stress, one of the absolute tippy-top clearances a civilian can even obtain, and that's just not realistic, but that's a stupid-ass government for you, out of touch. So, like, I asked this before, and you had gone off for that. So you know, it's a job requirement that, you know, if you get lucky enough that your employer would pay for. Why does it cost so much money? Like, it's like someone's making money off of it, right? Like, I think of like, it's comical to me, like, not really the same thing, but trying to make sense of the situation. A lot of the people that I work with want to be firefighters, like for a city, a municipality, something like that. And, you know, 25, 30, 40 years ago, like, you know, our parents relatively, you know, a lot of jobs where, you know, let's just take, for instance, you'd go to the fire station and go, hey, you hiring? I hopped on out of school. I'd like to be a firefighter. Here's my mustache. Handshake or two. Are you handy? There you go. Nowadays, like, I hear of all these coworkers that they have to go off and do these special tests that only certain municipalities approve of. So, like, you know, there used to be all sorts of different tests that each one's like $1,000 here, $1,000 here, and some of them want bits and pieces of differing tests of what they do, and some of them are only good for 6 months, and some of them they want you to be good for within a 3-month window of when you're applying. And I sat there and I thought to myself, like I get it, like, it's a way of weeding out people who just thought they could go and shake someone's hand and have a mustache and walk onto a job, but you're really getting rid of a lot of people who, if they do not have the financial way of getting into that, like, they're never going to do that, as good as they may be at that job. So every once in a while, what happens is that sometimes there's what's called an open application, whereas all you have to be is, like, you have to pass off the very basics of, like, you have to be 18, you had to have passed high school, you have to be a Canadian citizen or, you know, legally able to work in Canada, and boom, you can apply to become a firefighter. And, you know, there's a window of maybe they'll hire 5 of 100 bajillion that'll apply, but there is open opportunity. But it's always weird to me of, like, that they do that of. So because we live in a capitalist hellscape and our government is full of greedy ass shitheads. So that's the thing. If you're in a field like Wolf, some places will pay for your certifications and tests, some won't, and leave it up to you to maintain them, which is also shitty because some of the certs he has cost hundreds of dollars to renew every few years. So I was saying, like, earlier, like, again, not really the same thing money-wise, but, like, I have to have a security license to do my job. And while I'm currently employed, they pay for it. And if I wasn't employed, you know, it's, you know, I would have to pay for it for myself. It's not a lot of money all over the years, but again, it's something that if you want to work in the field, you have to maintain. I don't think it's just as simple as just saying, like, we just live in a capitalist hellscape. Like, obviously, like I said, someone's making money, but, like, someone's made that acceptable. Like, it's not just, I don't, like, isn't it as simple as just saying, like, has this always existed? regardless of who's been in the White House? I don't know. But, like, I don't think these types of things are always as simple as just saying, like, well, vote. Get out and vote. It's America. Don't be so shocked when they want to bleed us for all we've got. Isn't that the same way everywhere, though? Like, I feel like everyone is taxed. You know, sometimes you get things for your tax dollars. Sometimes you don't. I've had this conversation with a coworker where we're in a hellscape, if you will, and I don't think, you know, broadly speaking, America is too far from it. Everything's expensive, right? Like, that's just the way it is. Gas is expensive. Diesel's expensive. Groceries are expensive. Going out and having fun's expensive. And I sit in there and thought to myself, as I had this conversation, I was like, okay, but has anything really changed? Do you, when I think of someone bitching and moaning about taxes, I try to sit and think to myself, do I really notice my taxes going up? No. Fucking pennies on the dollar. Literally. I don't notice it. Am I lucky enough to not notice it? I don't know. But I don't really notice that. Do I notice the grocery bill going up a little bit? Sure. Do I take a look at something and go like, oh, that beef's a little bit more expensive than usual, but I mean, I still buy it because I want it. Like, there's little bits of the things that, like, I mean, something that is really comical to me that I just don't want to get into the conversation with the coworker, but they will bitch and moan about carbon tax, and they'll bitch and moan about the high price of diesel because of what's going on that has nothing to do with us as a country of Canada or whatever. And I have to bite my tongue a lot because it was this person's choice to buy a big boy truck. It is this person's choice to have toys that they need to have the big boy truck. They are free to buy a Honda Fit to get them from A to B. All the same. But it's stuff like that that really irks me and goes like, all these people bitching and moaning about things certainly have a lot of these luxuries in life that they wouldn't be probably bitching so much about these things if they maybe cut back on a few things. But I don't know. And I'm not speaking about someone in particular about that point, but I'm just saying, like, of all the people that bitch and moan about a lot of things like taxes and, you know, and we're getting hosed every 5 seconds, certainly look like they're doing okay in life most of the time, which is a little, you know, comical to me. The more fleshed out reason as to why clearances cost is because they require intensively federal funded background investigations. Why they cost so much is because the same reason everything else costs so much. What you're paying for is manpower, processing insanely complex procedures, and later reinvestigation. But, like, that's what I'm saying. So, like, what you're saying makes sense to me. Okay, that sounds like that should cost a lot of money. So the argument should be is that should the government just eat that cost through taxes? I don't know. Because it sounds like not every company that may require an employee to have that wants to shell out X amount of dollars for it, right? They would much rather go through a process of go, hey, why would we hire A that we have to pay the money for to get them up to that level when we could hire B that already has it? Like, does that suck that someone already has it through maybe better means of having the finances to do so or not? I don't know. But I'm just, based off your sentiment there, I'm just saying, like what's the answer to that? If that thing requires thousands and thousands of dollars in man hours and bunch of stuff going on, who eats that? Because it has to be eaten somewhere. So essentially the way it's supposed to work is the government does pay for the clearance, but so does the company that's hiring you, which means the company requiring you to have already a clearance doesn't want to have to pay for it. But obviously it sounds like that's not working. There's a failure in there somewhere. Like, is this a Doge thing? I don't even know if that's a thing anymore or not. Like, did someone take a look and go like, we're paying for a lot of people to have these clearances when they don't need them, so let's start going back and not having these clearances, and then when people say they need the clearance, then we'll help them out. Like, that's why I'm just trying to
Behind Saul's back.
figure it out. Nothing makes sense to me.
Cassidy, Ted, Carol, and Bob.
I'm just an ant floating on a blue planet that's working its way around the solar system.
Remember, a while back, told me to give you a solid kick in the pants if I saw you diving in the stupid pool again.
I do. Yet that was before our tandem raid on the Raffen camp. I believe you lost your opportunity there.
Nope, different that. Rescue mission. Someone from the family.
Like, a lot of things for me, like, the easy thing would to be is just like, I wouldn't involve companies in that process. Like, if it's a government clearance that you require, then the government should pay for it via taxes. That sounds really stupidly simple to me right there. And that way, like, you're not involving a third party, which would be a company via, you know, working via company contract through the government or not. It's just like, no, like, if someone needs it, boom. Everyone, if you need it, you get it. It's already paid for through everyone's taxes. It's just something that, like, you have to go through to obtain. That's it. But it's paid for. You just have to determine whether that person is worthy or not of getting said clearance. That's the way I would approach it. But like you said, someone's obviously getting their palms greased in some way, shape, or form, and someone's making extra dollars out of it somewhere.
He's afraid Militech will destroy us if we pick a fight with it.
He thinks it's safer to stick with the corporation.
So these types of clearances are absolutely necessary, especially if you're working in a government facility. The failure is the government not flat out paying for it and requiring companies to also shell out thousands of dollars. The companies shouldn't have to pay at all, reimbursement process involved or not. If the government needed specific people, they should be willing to pay for that. They receive the funding for it, and yet... Right, so that's what I'm saying. So it's there's that missing piece to it.
What's gotten into you? Thought you and Solid agreed to bury your carbines.
So did I. But it seems that's only true.
Like, I still think of, like, sort of what I said. There should be no involvement of the company.
I saved his life.
Of having a reimbursement process.
So
like, I don't think that part should exist. Like, I'm not saying that the clearances shouldn't exist. I mean, you guys gotta hide your aliens and God knows what the fuck other shit you're hiding in that goddamn south of the border of me. But I mean, if that's what's determined by the feds, then they should be the only ones involved in it. Like, that's it. Like, if a job that has a contract with the government requires you to have that, they just say like, hey, we have this Miss Biscuits person that requires this access. Can you please make sure that they can get it, and they vet you, and through your taxes it's taken care of, and then they say yes or no, and it's that simple. There is no like, well, we want to hire you, but you don't have the clearance, so we're going to try to get you the clearance, but it's a lot of money, so we're hoping to get that money back in 6 years, but, you know, Elon Musk stepped on it and said he didn't really like that we were spending money on these things, so we have to take that away, which means you don't have a job. Like, it's mind-boggling because there's too many hands in the cookie jar. And I just jumped and hit my head on this,
Thanks, V.
this thing here.
Woman said I'd help just yet.
Okay, let's go talk to the rest.
And Pan Am walked into a wall there. Ooh, do I get to buy that big truck there, or what?
You know what they say.
So, just the 4 vets on board with the plan. Nobody else.
We didn't bother asking the others.
There was too great a risk someone would take it to Saul.
Besides, only the vets understand what we have to gain by having a basilisk.
Sounds pretty risky to me.
On the contrary, easy as pie. There won't even be much security on the convoy.
You should clarify that, at least from your understanding, the getting the clearance part is not something a company pays for, but they do have to maintain a program for cleared employees. So what's happening in your case is that the government doesn't want to shell out the funds to get someone like you cleared, even though they have the funding for exactly that. But is the problem of getting you funded to do so because you are currently unemployed?
Did you try to get
Like, is that the problem?
No luck, huh?
No. Okay, everyone listen.
Militech will transport the Basilisk in parts.
So my follow-up question is,
Wait, do I sense a quiver?
while you currently are looking for work in said field,
We'll attack from behind, then get the hell out and away.
why should you feel
Motions?
Nice job, Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
that? I'm trying to think of how to word this.
None of that sad sack.
Like, why? I've already been determined to be a clearable individual, so it'd actually be easier to get me cleared than someone who's never worked as a government contractor. I guess I guess I don't see what the hang up is, though. Like, because you don't have access. Like, to me, I feel like this has to be something that's got to be fixed as to where, like, do these things only last a fixed amount of time? Because I feel like regardless of whether you've been determined you're a clearable individual, they don't know that, right? Like, all you're doing is putting on your resume that, like, oh yes, like I've had top secret clearance before, or whatever the fuck they call it, I don't know. And that, like, you know, so someone knows, like, oh, you've had it, but you don't currently have it. So to maintain it is a very expensive thing. Have I checked the YouTube chat? I haven't had anyone talk in YouTube chat, which either makes me either unaware that there's someone talking in it, or it's borked itself. So I'm assuming it has borked itself. It's still working out the kinks. So they definitely know that they have an entire database of people who were investigated in the past. The people who do that were one of your previous clients. Right, but why does it not just stay? Like, why is that not a lifetime thing, or why is it like job to job? Because like then the problem argument is that, like, if it's job to job, then why isn't it just per company, right?
Panam's got a beef with Saul. I know.
Who's trying to reach out on the YouTube side of things? Is Puddles on over there just being ignored by little old me?
We want a good name. We just need good gear and good jobs. And Saul
You probably check it.
if he pulled his head out of his caboose once in a while.
Damn it. Why would I not get involved?
V?
Because they can't guarantee that someone isn't going to get clearance one year and then go out and commit a felony, right? Right, but that's my argument of, like, why, like, how do they know, like, Biscuits hasn't gone out and committed a felony? You say that you're determined to be a clearable individual, but clearly it needs to be checked all the time. So, like, the argument is somewhere, obviously, that, like, you know, someone needs to pay for that, which is what I just said. Like, it just should be simple. Stop involving a company entirely. Government does it, that's the end of it. You go on .gov and go, I want security clearance, and they go, Biscuits, 30 felonies, no. I don't think it should be a better or not better for someone who hasn't been cleared or not. I think that should be seen upon as a fresh look every time. I think the second that you lose that type of clearance, if it's supposed to be taken as seriously as I believing so, then that type of thing should be looked at with clean eyes every time. If I was looking at someone like, okay, Biscuits had previous X amount of clearances, whatever level it was, and that should it be. And then I gotta run it through the system of what I got on my government end of, like, okay, what do they need this for? What are they doing? That's when you can look at the background stuff. But I don't think it should be just as simple as like, oh, well, they had it before. I mean, clearly they should be able to do it again. I mean, yes, but I don't think that's the way government works. Nor should it. You don't want to have a government that's complacent.
Is everything clear?
Yeah, if they do a full investigation, then it won't matter. Because they're going to be doing a full investigation on whether someone was new or new applicant or old applicant, in my eyes.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay. Thanks. First, we'll ride to the station. The train engine we need to block.
And you can't time travel yet,
Riding with us, or will
Biscuits. yet. You just wait until they drop the alien stuff, okay? And the stuff that, you know, all these government contractors, maybe much like yourself, have been working on with the aliens, okay? And Bob Lazar and all that stuff. You just wait. You'll be able to get yourself into a DeLorean like that. Type in 1955 and, you know, you can watch your parents make out and
I think I heard a little
go to the Under the Enchantment Sea dance and it'll all make sense.
Did you get your hands clammy too?
I don't think you understand that even a full investigation will literally just quickly bring up the, hey, this person has no felonies and we already know this, so here's the stuff we don't already know about this person, which makes it easier for someone who's already cleared. Right, but I don't think that should...
I even asked.
It's irrelevant, I think, the time-wise, when you're speaking with the government. The government takes 8 years to do anything, whether it's the American government, Canadian government, Lithuanian government, Russian government, anything. Because how would someone new want to get involved into that work if they couldn't do that? They just like take off on me without me like in a vehicle? I think you and I are missing the part of what the problem is, though. I've sort of already said, like, sort of like what the problem is. There's too many hands in the cookie jar. And it needs to be simplified. And I know everyone hates big government and blah, 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 but that to me is how that gets fixed. Just have some guy named Gary sit in a dark room with 9 monitors, and he gets an email anytime someone wants these clearances, and that's all he does. 24 hours a day. Heck, have AI do it at this point. Why not, right? They're doing everything else. You literally just said, how does a new person get into that work? And that's the problem. They expect people to already be cleared when no one is. But clearly someone has been. You've been cleared. You're not currently cleared, but you were. That is the weirdest windmill I have ever seen in my life. We are way too far away from this road for me to get my car. Right, so if you weren't cleared for that level, then isn't it a moot point? If you need to be cleared for X level, then they could just see what you were approved to at blank level and go like, okay, but they want this. Look you up into the internet. We've been talking about the government for far too fucking long, and I need to call it a day. Puddles, I apologize, and anybody else that was on the YouTube side of thing, I wasn't ignoring you, I just didn't see the chat. But when we talk about government stuff, it gets Jordan all riled up. That's a whole separate investigation. They already have the base info they need, but now maybe they need more thorough investigation. They'll send out agents to talk to people who know you. Wolf had that happen. Federal agents showed up to a friends and family. I'm trying to still figure out what you guys do, because in the end, I'm just going to assume you guys work with aliens. That's what I mean. I think you draw aliens, and Wolf Slayer is doing the probing. If this is the type of government work I'm talking with people, all jokes aside, this sounds like heavy, heavy stuff, and people need to be wearing life preservers. But on that note, that's where Jordan wraps it up. Ladies and gentlemen, peace out. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the probing. Bye-bye, everybody. Anal probes for all. Don't interrupt an anal probe ever again.